Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys are having a good day. And thank you and welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Good to have you with us, guys, as we watch along for a double match watch along this evening as both Edinburgh clubs, Hearts and Hibs, uh, take on Europe as they mean to progress into the group stages. So hopefully both teams will qualify, get a good result tonight to give themselves a great chance of qualifying for the next stage of the competition. As the referee just gets us underway, just going to share the team news with you guys on the screen. So bear with me a second, and then we will get to the game. So here's how the team's lining up. Obviously, Hart playing first. Hibs kick off later at 7:30, so we'll catch that one later. Yeah, for the now, we'll be concentrating on Hearts v Rosenborg as they travelled out to Rosenborg. And as you can see, guys, Hearts lining up with a 4-3-3 formation. Rosenborg lining up with a 4-3-3 formation. Hearts lining up with a 4-4-2 formation. I'm getting stumbled on my words here, guys. Apologies. Yeah, should be a good game, and hopefully Hearts will get a positive result. We've got to throw it on this near side at the moment as the ball knocked in. Let's quickly go. That ball's knocked out of play. Going to be corner on this near side of the pitch. We've got a corner to Hearts on this near side. Ball comes in. It's knocked away. And Rosenborg pick it up on that far side of the pitch as they knock it all the way back to the halfway line. Now, Hearts intercept it, knocking it back up the field, but Rosenborg have picked up the possession as they come racing forward now down this near side, coming towards the edge of the Hearts box. Ball crossed in, and shot comes in just wide of this near side post, and that will be a goal kick to Hearts. But interesting start, guys. Only 2 minutes in, and we've had opportunity at both ends of the pitch. Stevie saying hi, guys, and all. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for making yourself available tonight, mate. Always good to have you with us. Hopefully we're in for some positive results tonight for the Scottish clubs in the UEFA Conference League. So thanks for that, Stevie. Okay, guys, please do drop your comments. I will come to your comments as and when I can through the game. Try and keep you guys informed as best I possibly can. So we got a goal kick for Rosenborg as they now build from the back, knocking the ball forward now out to that far side as they come up the field. Hearts pressing the ball well on that far side, but Rosenborg managing to work their way through the press as they play it back. Now Rosenborg knock it into the centre of the park as they come forward now. And the shot comes in from the edge of the box. And it's high over the bar. be a goal kick to Hearts. Ball cleared up the field as it's knocked out on this near side. Just to let you guys know, Hearts playing in their third kit tonight, um, which is an all white strip with maroon stripes on the short, or well, on the socks at least. Although I'm not getting close enough, I've not seen this kit before. So Rosenborg now playing the ball out to this near side as they play it forward now, coming towards the edge of the box on this near side as an attempted cross comes in, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Now the ball cleared up the field as both sets of players challenging for it on this near side. Now the ball played back inside to the centre circle as Rosenborg knock it away to that far side. Now coming down the centre of the field as they play it back inside. Hearts challenging for it on the edge of the box, but Rosenborg managed to work their way through that press. And now the referee's blown the whistle. So I think there was a foul in that mix of players that we might have not been able to see. About four or five players there challenging for that ball on the edge of the box. So it's going to be a free kick to Rosenborg. Let's go. One more, Mickey. How are you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den. One show, Mickey say. One more, Mickey saying, hi. Just curious to know who you perceive to be the biggest club after Celtic and the Rangers. Just curious to hear from an English perspective. Cheers. Okay, mate. Well, to be fair, mate, I don't really, I don't really look at as clubs as being the biggest. If anything, with Hearts and Hibs, I feel that the SPFL holding them back, mate. I feel the SPFL holding them back. Obviously, I'm still learning about Scottish football, but after speaking to a number of Scottish fans, telling me that on the SPFL board there is board members that have got Rangers interests, Celtic interests. That is not right. That is not right because that means that other clubs within the Scottish football structure are potentially being held back by the fact that board members on the SPFL are making decisions based on their loyalties to Celtic and Rangers. So yeah. But with regards to the biggest club, mate, I consider both Hearts and Hearts and Hibs. Yeah, big clubs. Just kind of like sleeping giants, really, mate. Kind of like sleeping giants because you guys could achieve so much more with a little bit more financial investment into the club. Um, but unfortunately, the low amount of money, that prize money that's paid out in the SPFL, unless you obviously win the league, even the prize money then is not brilliant. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question a little bit, mate. But I don't really judge clubs. I know a lot of fans are obsessed with the size of the club, stuff like that. But to me, um, Hearts Hearts and Hibs are both really good clubs, really fantastic, passionate fans. But as I say, unfortunately, the fact that Rangers and Celtic are so dominant in Scotland, um, and the fact that the SPFL have got board members that have got loyalties to those two clubs, I think it kind of definitely influences decisions within the SPFL. Anyway, from what I've seen, but. But yeah, I wouldn't disrespect any club, mate, by saying that other clubs are smaller or bigger or whatever. You know, at the end of the day, there's some great clubs up there in Scotland, and Hearts and Hibs definitely up there in the mix of top Scottish clubs. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, mate. We've got the ball gone out of play on that far side, so it's going to be a throw into Hearts, pretty much bang on the halfway line. So thanks for that. One more, Mickey, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Good to have you with us. Apologies if that's not the answer you were looking for, but as I say, try to be respectful where I can, and in Scotland. So yeah, thanks for that. One more. Mickey, appreciate you dropping in, mate. David, how you doing, mate? David saying everyone, everything, Mr. Gaz, everything, Mr. Gaz. Hope you're Hope you've had a good day so far, Paul. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Been busy working. Rushed home to try and catch this game. Obviously, literally got in the house 10 minutes before kickoff. So yeah, I'm a bit. If I'm not in my natural flow at the minute, it's just because of that. But hopefully, in the next 10, 15 minutes, I get myself focused and going. As Rosenborg now attacking down this near side. Hearts challenging for the ball, winning it back, knocking it up the field, but it's Rosenborg who pick it up on the halfway line and say knock it out wide to that far side now, coming forward, but Hearts challenging for it just inside the Rosenborg half of the field, close to the halfway line. And now the referee has blown for a foul, so it's going to be a free kick. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. I'm good, thanks, mate. Hope you've had a good day. And thank you very much for asking, mate. Great to have you with us. Um, so, yeah, we got Hearts now with the free kick just inside their own half on the edge of the centre circle, close to the halfway line, about 2 or 3 yards from the halfway line. As they now take it short, playing it along the halfway line. It's now just knocking it about just inside their own half at the moment, but very close to the halfway line as they probe down that far side, but then come back to the halfway line as Rosenborg come across to press the ball. Hearts working it across the field now as they come down this near side now, and Rosenborg quickly shift players across, so forcing Hearts to play it back to the halfway line. So Hearts just feeling the way into the game at the moment, just enjoying this spell of possession. Obviously, just trying both sides of the pitch for testing Rosenborg's defensive formation. Now, Hearts play it out to that far side as they now chip the ball forward over the top, looking to get in behind, but the ball is intercepted by Rosenborg as they now build from the back. Ball worked out to this near side as Hearts challenge for the ball, and it's gone out for a throw in to Hearts. So Hearts now take the throw in quickly, playing it back to the centre backs as they play it across the field out to that far side. So thanks for that, Dave. Good to have you with us, mate. Michael Ross, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, and welcome to the show, mate. Michael saying Aberdeen. Okay, mate. So you an Aberdeen fan, mate? Cool. Well, welcome to Fandom. Good to have you with us, mate. All fans of all UK clubs, welcome here, mate. So Hearts now probing down this near side as Rosenborg press the ball. Hearts play it back now to the centre back. So just knocking it about at the minute, just getting a feel for the ball. And as I say, just keep switching the flanks. They've played it down that far side, played it down this near side once or twice now, just testing Rosenborg's defensive formation as they just sit off the ball. Now the ball challenged on that far side, and we've got right. Sorry, guys, didn't see that challenge properly, but looks like one of the Hearts players has been booked here. Oh yeah, just sliding into the chat. It was a 50-50 ball, but it's the Rosenborg player that's come off worse for the challenge, hence why the referee has booked the Hearts player. It's Devlin that's into the referee's book. So Rosenborg now take the free kick as they knock it out to this near side now, played forward as they come into the Hearts box. Hearts coming across to challenge for it as Rosenborg managed to get the ball into the box. Shot comes in and Rosenborg have scored. Rosenborg have broke the deadlock as Hearts tried to intercept that, tried to challenge for the ball, but Rosenborg found a way through. So 14 and a half minutes gone, guys. Rosenborg 1, Hearts 0. Yeah, ball just crossed. Oh, it's an own goal, I think. I think it's an own goal. Oh, so yeah, the ball coming from that side. One of the Hearts defenders went out to press the ball. Um, the Rosenborg player there managed to get round him, cross the ball in, and as it came towards the back post, there was a Rosenborg player there ready to tap it in, but Hearts defender tried to intercept it. But as he's tried to intercept it, it's ricocheted off him and straight into the back of the net. Um, so yeah, plenty of time for Hearts to find an equaliser, though, guys, as we're only 15 minutes into the game. Hearts now playing the ball out to this near side as they play it back up towards their own half of the field. Rosenborg coming across to press the ball. So thanks for that, Michael, and welcome to the show, mate. Stevie's saying, please hit the like button. Yes, guys, please do hit the like button. Would be appreciated as you guys hit the like button. Gives me a big indication in the future what games to cover, what clubs to give attention to, where we get views and likes. Will give us a good indication in the future what games we pick. So please do hit that like button, guys. Ball with Hearts now on that far side as they're just knocking it about. Coming back into the centre now, but Rosenborg challenging for the ball as Hearts managed to keep possession under pressure as they now play it through the middle, trying to work the way through that press as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now the cross comes into the box as it's picked up by Hearts, but under pressure from Rosenborg as Hearts play it outside the box. Now Rosenborg win back possession from a sloppy bit of play there. Now Rosenborg on the attack as they work the ball out to this near side. Now coming chasing down the field. Charging down the field as they come towards the edge of the Hearts box. Hearts challenging for the ball, but the ball ends up eventually going out, and that will be a corner to Rosenborg on this near side. So yeah, thanks, Stevie, top man. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you reminding. I don't like to mention it too much, guys. So please do hit that like button. Rather talk to you guys about football than keep banging on about like buttons. So if you could, guys, please do hit it. Thanks, Stevie. Dave Shield saying after Celtic and Rangers, in my view, it has got to be Hibs. Sorry if that offends anyone. No worries, mate. You're entitled to your opinion, Dave. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. I'm presuming you might be a Hibs fan, though. So yeah, no worries, mate, and appreciate that little bit on the end there. And you guys totally entitled to your opinion, but yeah, massive respect there today for showing that consideration to other fans that might have a different viewpoint. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Um, Hearts now back in possession as the ball is knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper. Hearts now build again from the back, coming forward towards the halfway line. Rosenborg just sitting off at the moment. They're just happy to let Hearts have the possession as they work it out to that far side now, coming forward. Rosenborg come across the challenge for the ball, winning it momentarily as they now try to play it up the field and do. But it's given straight back to Hearts on the halfway line and they knock it back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Ryan Clark, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Ryan saying, come on, both Scottish. Hey up, guys. How you doing, Ryan? Thank you for that, mate. Absolutely. Yep. Let's hope both Hibs and Hearts both qualify, or at least, sorry, that can't qualify tonight. I'm forgetting it's the first leg. So, yeah, let's hope they can both get a really good result for the second leg. Would be fantastic to see both Edinburgh clubs in the group stages of this competition. So we've got a free kick now on this near side for Rosenborg. Pretty much bang on the halfway line, about 10 yards from the edge of the pitch. Rosenborg playing it short as they knock it into the centre circle. Now playing it back out to this near side as they try to come forward now. But Hearts quickly come across the challenge for the ball as they win it now. But Rosenborg come back and challenge for it on the halfway line as they win it back. Ball just switching to outside to there momentarily as eventually it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw into Rosenborg, bang on the halfway line. So thanks for that, Ryan, top man. Dave saying, sorry, Stevie and Gaz, I have been here for 4 games now and only just subscribed. No worries, Dave. Thank you very much for that, mate. Top man, thank you for subscribing. Pleasure to have you part of the Fanden community, mate. And yeah, that's understandable. Some people want to check us out a bit first before they subscribe. So yeah, no worries. Thank you for your honesty, Dave. Much appreciated, mate. And as I say, great to have you part of the Fanden community. Um, Ryman, Ryan, Rhinamar, I think that is. Rhinamar, 1888. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fanden, Rhinamar. 1988, sorry, it's saying Hearts will win. Hopefully, mate. Let's hope so. Uh, as we're wanting all UK clubs to do well in Europe. Rosenborg now playing it down the middle as they knock it out to this near side now. Coming towards the edge of the Hearts box as they play it in, but Hearts managed to knock it away as Rosenborg pick it up outside the box, playing it back out to this near side as Hearts come to challenge for the ball, and the ball is deflected out for a throw in on this near side to Rosenborg. So thanks for that, Ryman, 1988, and welcome to Fandom, mate. Presume you're a Hearts fan, so nothing wrong with that. Cool. As Rosenborg take the throw in short now, playing it back to the halfway line. It's challenged for by Hearts. Hearts winning it back now midway inside their own half as they play it back to the centre backs. Now, come on, Hearts, push up the field, create some trouble in the Rosenborg box. Hearts now knocking it out to that far side. You need to see Hearts pushing up the field, just playing it a bit too cagey at the moment on the halfway line, but understandable with them playing away from home, just trying to feel their way into the game. But definitely would be good to see Hearts maybe score 1 or 2 goals with it being the away game. So Hearts just knocking it about still at the moment on the halfway line. So yeah, Stevie's saying no worries, Dave. Thanks for that. Thanks for the sub, top man. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Thanks for that, mate. So Hearts winning it back now on the halfway line as they play it back out to that far side. Probing down that far side, but Rosenborg shift players across to press the ball, forcing Hearts to play it back to the halfway line as they now just probe the Rosenborg formation. Rosenborg just keeping themselves well compact though, sitting behind the ball. Hearts now play it forward down that far side, trying to work their way through that press as they come towards the edge of the box. And a shot comes in, but goalkeeper with a good save there. Forrester getting the shot off. So it was a good shot, guys, but just goalkeeper saw it all the way and made a comfortable save. So Rosenborg now playing out from the back. Ryan saying, "Is Sir Gaz not Mr. Gaz laugh out loud?" I'm definitely not Sir Gaz, mate. Definitely not Sir Gaz. Um, you need to be friend. You need to be friends with the Queen, don't you? To be, or the King, should I say now? To be a Sir, and I'm certainly not friends with the royal family. So, so yeah, ball played out to that far side as Rosenborg now try to work their way through the Hearts press, but Hearts intercept it as they try to play it back up the field. But Rosenborg now winning it back as they play it down the middle. Now Rosenborg coming towards the edge of the box as they get a shot off, and the goalkeeper makes a good save there. And I think that deflected behind. Yeah, no, yeah, so one of the Hearts players there has just knocked it away. And I'm not sure which side of the corner flag it's gone out. No, it's gone out on the far side. So it's going to be a throw into Rosenborg close to the corner flag as they take it now, knocking the ball up the field as Hearts just push back uh, towards the edge of their own box at the moment. As Rosenborg play it back to the halfway line. Now long ball out to that far side as Rosenborg attempt to get a cross in, and it's blocked off by Hearts and deflects out behind on that far side for a corner to Rosenborg. So yeah, thanks, Ryan. Mr. Gaz, fine, yeah, but definitely not Sir Gaz. But thank you, Ryan. Dave saying no. I can't tell the emoji there, Dave. No, I'm a Millwall. I'm Millwall, but uh, and love and like all football. Absolute awesome, Dave. Well, you're in the right place, mate. That's what we're about here at Fanden. Just loving football. Always respect you guys having your loyalties to your clubs. But there's nothing wrong with watching other clubs as well if you just love football. Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. I've got a technical problem here. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little bit of a technical problem there. Sort it out now, hopefully. Sorry about this, guys. It does happen occasionally. Sorry about this, guys. Be back with a second. Sorted. So Hearts now on the attack as they play the ball out on that far side. Rosenborg challenging for it, and the ball's gone out for a throw in. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just a little technical glitch. It does happen occasionally. That's the problem with having a lot of things running through the internet sometimes. So to do the live streams, I got a lot of things running here on internet, so sometimes it can just get a little bit laggy. It's better to refresh it. So Rosenborg now with the ball on that far side as they play the ball up towards the halfway line. Hearts heading it back in the direction it came. As Rosenborg now with the possession, just on the edge of their own box. Ball cleared up the field. As Hearts challenge for it, and it's gone out for a throw in on the far side. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. So thanks for that, Dave. Um, Hotel Mix saying Hibs ain't even the fifth biggest team. Oh my guys, seriously, it's a pointless debate. That no offense, but it is a pointless debate. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? You great clubs, Hearts and Hibs are both great clubs. Does it really matter who's the biggest? You should just be proud of the fact that you've got fantastic clubs in Edinburgh. And as I said before earlier in the stream, guys, your clubs could reach massive potential if there was better investment in the SPFL. That's my simple opinion about it. I don't really look at which club is bigger or better. They're both equally great clubs, in my opinion. That's coming from an Englishman. So yeah, I don't understand the craziness about who's the bigger club. It's a bit of a mad debate, to be fair, guys. Maybe just because I'm an older fan, I don't see the point in it anymore. So yeah, let's get back into the game, guys. Rosenborg now with the ball as they come down this near side, coming towards the edge of the Hearts box. Hearts challenging for it, but Rosenborg now with a shot, and it's just wide of that this near side post, and that will be a goal kick to Hearts. But yeah, Hearts need to get themselves switched on a little bit more They're trying to attack going forward, which is obviously what we want them to do. We want them to get forward, creating goals, but they seem to be leaving themselves open a bit at the back at the moment, and it's allowing Rosenborg to get in behind quite easily at the moment. So something that Hearts need to watch out for, playing that high line, pushing up the field, and just allowing themselves to be a little bit easy exposed at the back. So hopefully Hearts can find an equalizer soon, and maybe they can address that problem a bit better if they level the score. The ball knocked up the field by the goalkeeper as Hearts intercept it. Now a challenge comes in from behind from Rosenborg, and Hearts have won a free kick here in a dangerous position. Very central, slightly out to this near side. I'd say about 35 yards from goal. So yeah, Hotel Mick, thank you for coming getting involved, mate. Appreciate you dropping in. Welcome to Football Fan, then welcome to the show. Although, no offense, mate, I see that as a pointless debate. I really do. So yeah, but you're entitled to your opinion. Hotel Mix saying had a few pints on the Brunel Rotherhite. All good Millwall lads. Drinking in there. Right, okay, mate. Thank you very much for that Hotel Mix. So yeah, I think he's saying that he's having a few pints there with some Millwall fans. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. And as I say, welcome to the show. So we're back with the ball with Rosenborg now as they play out from the back. Now coming forward, ball played down the middle as Hearts challenge for it on the halfway line. And Hearts have won it back now, playing it back to the goalkeeper as Hearts now come forward. Pushing up the field as they now chip the ball out to this near side. Now Hearts trying to work their way through that press again, and again fouled by the Rosenborg player on this near side. As that's going to be a free kick to Hearts. Oh no, it's not going to be a free kick. So so that right, that makes sense. One of the Hearts play there, just having a go at the linesman. I think he's not happy with that decision, and I think he's got the right to be because that should have been a free kick to Hearts. So Rosenborg now build again from the back. Um, Knocking the ball up this near side as Hearts challenge for it, winning it back. And now the referee has blown for a foul here. No, he's not letting Hearts trying to take it quick, but the referee having none of it as he's going to have a word with one or two of the players here, getting a bit heated. Brian saying, can't wait for Saturday, Barnsley and Bristol Rovers. Yeah, that should be a good game, mate. A lot of good games. I was looking last night what the games are this weekend. There's quite a few good games. Also, the Yorkshire Derby as well, in Hull playing Sheffield United. And interesting game on Sunday for Scotland as well. Celtic playing Aberdeen. So, yeah, quite a few good games coming this weekend, mate. Dave is saying, I can't wait to see Millwall v Bristol. Yeah, is that who Millwall playing this weekend? Yeah, that should be a good game. You guys can get another 3 points. That'd be a really good start to the season for Millwall. Hearts now with the ball on that far side as they try to come forward, but Rosenborg challenging for the ball. Hearts managing to retain it as they play it back to the halfway line. Now knocking it back into the centre circle as they eventually work it out to this near side. Can they get forward now? Hearts on the run down this near side, but Rosenborg challenging for the ball, winning it back, knocking it back in as now Hearts intercept it, playing it back into the box. On Rosenborg just cutting it out there, but Hearts have managed to reacquire possession, working it out to this near side as they try to look for another opportunity, but Rosenborg quickly come across and challenge for it, and the ball has gone out for a throw into Rosenborg. So Rosenborg with the throw in deep inside their own half. Hearts managing to intercept it momentarily as they chip it forward, but Rosenborg with the ball. Hearts managing to come away with it. Can they make the most of this now as they play it into the box? But Rosenborg keeping themselves tight, making life difficult for Hearts as eventually the ball knocked out on this near side for another throw in, but this time to Hearts. So Hearts trying to keep the pressure on at the moment. So thanks for that, Dave. Ryan saying, we are Barnsley and Millwall. You say that every game, Ryan. You say that every game. I would have thought that was obviously not the case when the host of the channel is a Bolton fan. I always support you guys and being positive with your clubs, respectful, but forgive me for wanting my own club to do well as well, Ryan. Davey's saying, Hot Mick, I know it well, and thank you. Nice one, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Awesome positivity from you guys in the chat. Thank you. So a throw-in has come in for Hearts. As both teams challenging for it now. Deep inside the Rosenborg half. The ball still on this near side as eventually it's knocked out further up the field for another throw, but this time to Rosenborg. So that's going to relieve the pressure for Rosenborg. But Hearts just had a really good spell of possession there. They did try to make the most of it, but Rosenborg doing well at the moment. Got to give them credit. They're defending in numbers, making life difficult at the moment for Hearts. And Rosenborg now push up the field, playing it out far to that far side as they now a long crossfield long crossfield pass out to this near side as Hearts come across the challenge for it, and the ball is deflected out for a throw-in deep inside the Hearts half of the field, but the throw-in to Hearts. Say probably about 10 yards from the corner flag on this near side, guys. So thanks for that, Dave. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. Also gives me an indication in the future when the channel becomes more successful in the future, we might have to be more selective with games. So likes and views will be how we judge what games we do further down the line. So Rosenborg, they just kept it in there on that far side. Ball crossed into the box. Oh, good defending there by Hearts as they managed to knock it away. But now Rosenborg have picked up the possession midway inside the Hearts half of the field. Played out wide to this near side as Hearts come across the challenge for it, winning it back. And now one of the Hearts players there fouled. The referee didn't blow the whistle straight away, but he has now. And that will be a free kick to Hearts. Obviously, I'm still learning about Scottish football, guys, so I don't know all the Hearts players extremely well. I know one or two, but the one lad that's catching my eye on this near side, definitely right in the mix of it all. Looks like a talented player. He's got some pace. I'll try and take notice of what his shirt, what name he is on the back of his shirt. Not a player I'm familiar with. But definitely catching my eye in this game so far. Hearts now with the free kick as the goalkeeper comes out to take it, kicking the ball long up into the Rosenborg half of the field as both sets of players head it about now on the edge of the box. Rosenborg initially winning the possession, but then Hearts winning it back as they just keep it in on this near side, and then Rosenborg challenge for the ball, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Probably about 10, 12 yards from the corner flag. Hearts now trying to work their way through the press from Rosenborg. Is just playing that ball inside now as the challenge comes in. No, the referee is not giving Hearts much here. Really not. So we just had a foul on the edge of the box. Initially on the Hearts player there, but the referee deemed it not a foul. And then the Hearts player felt frustrated by not getting the foul, so he lashed out a leg and ended up getting the foul given against him. So Rosenborg now playing out from the back. And so they're just knocking about at the moment on the edge of their own box. Ryan saying, Dave, are you a Millwall fan, mate? I think he said, I think he did say earlier he was a Millwall fan. if I remember correctly. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Dave saying, Ryan Clark, yes, mate, Millwall, awesome. I thought it was. I thought it was. Just only seen Dave a few times on the channel, so it just takes a little bit of time to sink in which clubs you guys support. Once I've seen you a few times on the channel, it starts to stick in my head. So Hearts regain possession now as they play it back to the halfway line, knocking it about as they play it forward now out to that far side, looking to get across into the box as they do, but it's knocked away up the field as Hearts reacquire possession. Now playing it back out to that far side as they're just knocking it about at the minute. Rosenborg happy to just sit off the ball as Hearts knocking it about. But now I don't understand why they've done that. They played it all the way back to, right, I get it. So Hearts playing it back to the goalkeeper to try and suck Rosenborg out from the edge of their box. They play it long now down that far side from the goalkeeper. And now a long crossfield ball out to this near side. Hearts clearly trying to stretch Rosenborg here as they play the ball into the box. Challenge comes in. No foul given. Rosenborg managing to knock it up the field as now Rosenborg trying to hit Hearts on the counter-attack, racing down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Hearts box. Played back into the centre of the field as Hearts challenge for the ball, but Rosenborg managing to keep possession. Now played back inside as Hearts challenge for the ball, winning it momentarily, and now a foul. The referee's finally given a foul for Hearts, but it's deep inside their own half on the edge of their own box. Why is he not that keen to give them a foul when it's up the other end of the field? So, yeah, sorry to guys. So 41 and a half minutes gone. It's Rosenborg 1, Hearts 0. So, free kick now for Hearts just inside the D on the edge of their own box as goalkeeper's going to take it now, kicking it long up the field. And Hearts managed to intercept it momentarily, but then Rosenborg knock it up the field as Hearts pick it up on the halfway line. Now playing it forward as Rosenborg press the ball, forcing Hearts back into their own half, but they managed to keep possession now. As the ball played out to this near side as Hearts just keeping the pressure onto Rosenborg, forcing them back into their own half. I think that was a good tactic they tried before. They need to do that again a bit more. They played it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Then the centre backs moved back a bit, which meant that the goalkeeper played it to the centre backs midway inside the Hearts half of the field. And it sucked Rosenborg up the field, which gave Hearts the opportunity to get a ball in behind because Rosenborg at the moment, guys, literally camped on their edge of their own box. The only time they're coming forward is when they win back possession and then they're trying to hit Hearts on the counter attack. So yeah, and maybe that would be a good tactic for the Hearts manager to press across to the players at half time that maybe they need to try and suck Rosenborg out of their own half to try and get in behind. So we've got a free kick now on the far side of the pitch for Rosenborg as they take it short now, just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Ryan saying, all right, was there at Wembley Stadium, Barnsley FC and Millwall playoffs? That must have been a while back then, mate, because obviously Barnsley's last playoff was against Sheffield, wasn't it? So, yeah, maybe that's a while back. But thank you for that, Ryan. Dave saying, Ryan Clark, yes, I was good. I was good 3-1 win for you lads. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. See, that's how you be respectful to the opposition. Loving the comments from you, mate. Top man. So Rosenborg now with a free kick on that far side. Ball crossed into the Hearts box as it's knocked away out to this near side and it's gone out of play. I'm not sure if that's going to be a corner or a goal kick. Not sure who got the last touch to that then, guys. Both for Hearts and Rosenborg player trying to, I think it's going to be a corner. Yeah, so corner to Rosenborg on this near side. So, yeah, thanks, Dave. Awesome, top man. Loving the comments from you. Very respectful, mate. Awesome stuff. Hot Mick is saying, chin home, Dave. Okay, mate. I'm not following that very well, but thank you for that, Hotel Mick. So corner comes in right into the mix of the bodies as it's knocked away. Rosenborg now picking up the possession on the edge of the box with a poor play forward. Hearts tried to hit Rosenborg on the counter attack there, but they ended up playing it straight back to the Rosenborg player. Now Hearts with the ball as the goalkeeper intercepts it. Now playing it out wide to that far side as Hearts now try to relieve the pressure on their own box, racing up the field. But Rosenborg quickly shift players back and managed to get players across there to get a challenge in. But that was a good opportunity there as Rosenborg wasting that chance. And the goalkeeper seems to be recognising it, guys. The Hearts goalkeeper certainly recognising that he needs to get the ball out quickly whenever Rosenborg are pressing and trying to create a goal scoring opportunity. If he manages to get possession of it, he's trying to get the team on the move quickly. Now Rosenborg coming forward down the middle as Hearts try to challenge for the ball. Rosenborg coming racing into the box. Oh, they've scored. Oh, Rosenborg 1-2 coming into the box there, and they've tapped it in at the back post to give themselves a 2-0 lead. Not a good start to this first half for Hearts at the moment. Really disappointing that. The problem at the moment, guys, Hearts they've got to stop sitting so high up the field. It's catching them out. They need to try and when they're in possession, they've got to try and start sucking Rosenborg out. That's what's causing the problem at the moment for Hearts. They're sitting on the halfway line trying to press to get an equalizer. And it's leaving the back door wide open for Rosenborg to just hit them on the counter attack, and that's how they've conceded that second goal. Ryan saying that was bad fight, millions. I don't follow that, Ryan. That was a bad fight, million and Barnsley. I don't make sense, Ryan. Sorry, mate. Can't make sense of that statement because it doesn't make sense. That was bad fight, million and Barnsley. I don't understand that, Ryan. Sorry, mate. Don't understand that. Can only respond to your comments, guys, if I can make sense of it. John Kerr, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. John Kerr saying, all right, what's happening? Currently, just the halftime whistle just gone, guys. Currently, Rosenborg 2, Hearts 0. Not the best start to the game for Hearts, but plenty of time to turn it round with the second half and obviously the second leg to come as well. So, yeah, let's quickly have a look how the match stats are reading. So, yeah, thanks for that, John Kerr. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to share on the screen the match stats with you guys. So just bear with me a second. So just here we go. Should be. Oh, you're joking me. Why did he do that? It doesn't look like I'm able to get the match stats. Every second, guys, I'm just trying to find the match stats. Normally quite easy to find, but it's not. Hang on a minute. No, sorry, guys, it's not showing the match stats. It's switched it to timeline instead of match stats. Stupid thing. Normally get half-time match stats, as I'm sure you guys that are regular on the channel have seen before. We do normally get them quite easily, but occasionally they decide to do it as a match reel rather than a match stats. So we should be able to get it hopefully at the end of the game, but it's not looking good for getting it right now. Right, sorry guys, don't look like I can find it here. It's not coming up where it normally is, unfortunately. Probably because of the competition. If it's league games, it's dead easy to find. But obviously, as I'm finding and learning, building the channel, whenever it's European games, the match stats don't seem to be as easy to find at halftime. Whenever it's, like I say, whenever it's league games, they always come up. But for some reason, whenever it's European games, they're not as easy to find the halftime match stats. I'm just having a quick look to see if I can find it through another site, but not looking good at the moment. No, that's not it. Not to worry. We'll see if we could get it at full time, guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Well, let's see if it comes up. It won't be coming up on here either. Is it? Oh, there. No. So frustrating when what you get used to is not there. I'm just looking if it's in coming up on SofaScore, and it doesn't seem to be coming up on here either. Um, oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So there's the match stats. Sorry, guys, there is some match stats there. Sorry, my bad. So it's saying total shots in that first half. Rosenborg 7, Hearts 1. Shots on target, Rosenborg 3, Hearts 1. Corner kicks 4 for Rosenborg, 1 for Hearts. Fouls 8 for Rosenborg, 6 for Hearts. Free kicks 6 for Rosenborg, 8 for Hearts. Throw ins 10 each. And goal kicks 2 for Rosenborg and 5 for Hearts. I'm not getting there's no percentages here though, guys, for ball possession. We maybe get them at full time, but at least there's some stats there. There we go. No, that's who will win. So yeah, hopefully we get the match stats later on. But at least there's some stats there, guys. So apologies about that. Like I say, I'm so used to it with the league games; it's dead easy to find them. But for some reason, when it comes to Europe, it's not as easy to find them. The halftime match stats. So, but not to worry. Let's catch up with some comments from you guys. So John Kerr, so thanks for that, John Kerr. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. John Kerr saying, Dave, have you seen? Okay, mate, not sure what that's obviously a question for Dave. Dave saying, no, I'm Millwall, but love and like all football. Awesome. Thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with loving all football, mate. Absolutely. Hat comes off to you. Take my hat off to you. Hot Mike, Hotel Mike saying Hibs ain't even the fifth biggest team. Okay, well, fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. Hotel Mike also saying had a few pints. Oh, that's gone back to the beginning comments, hasn't it? What's going on there? Apologies, guys. So where was I? That's because I've refreshed the page. That my bad, guys. Where was we? Ah, there we was. Sorry about that, guys. So, um, Dave saying, Ryan, I agree. It was all madness and not wanted in football. Ah, right. So I presume you guys talking about trouble at a game there between Barnsley and Millwall. But yep. Thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, I agree, mate. Don't need no fighting in football. End of the day, it's life's too short. Life's too short. If you want to fight, go and be a boxer. John Kerr is saying, Dave, seen much of Kevin Nesbitt. We were talking about him yesterday. Minnie popped in, I think, talking about Kevin Nesbitt. I think he's had a decent start, hasn't he, to his new club. But yeah, thanks for that, John. Ryan saying them not fan looking for a fight. Okay, right, you guys still talking about that. Apologies. Dave saying, John, only seen him in 3 games so far. 1 pre-season, 1 league game, and 1 sub appearance in the cup. Okay, how's he doing then, Dave? He had a good game. Dave saying, Ryan, I was in the lower tier, and the madness was in the upper stand. Okay, mate, you guys still talking. Ryan saying, okay, all right, you should be okay. You're in championship. Um, yeah, I expect Millwall to push for promotion this season. I really do. They came close last season. I expect them to be up there in that mix for promotion this season. Ryan saying, I think Barnsley and Posh on Sky sometime soon. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I think I did see that game. Highlighted another game. Yeah, there's a few games coming up, I think, in the championship on Sky. Dave saying, Gaz, I'll help you remember my name, Millwall. Yeah, I know. I was just saying, David, just sometimes it doesn't stick straight away. Some fans come in and make one visit on the channel and expect me to automatically remember which club they support, and they don't when they come in the next time. So sometimes I was just pointing out, sometimes it takes a couple of times seeing you guys before it starts to stick in my head which clubs you support. But thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, I think I'll start to remember that, mate. Thank you. Ryan saying, Dave, Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Okay, Ryan. As Ryan being a proud Yorkshireman, thank you for that. Dave Shield saying, Ryan, Tetley T, Tetley T, Tetley T. Yep, Tetley T is awesome, mate. Awesome. But you can also get some good tea in other parts of the country as well. I'm not going to banter him tonight. I'm going to try and avoid it. Ryan saying, laugh out loud. Yeah, I like that. Kieran Williams, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Kieran saying, how you doing? Long time no see. How you doing, Kieran? Welcome to the show, mate. Yep, not seen you for a couple of weeks. Hope you're doing okay, mate. And thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Always a pleasure to see you, Kieran. Premier League Focus, how you doing, mate? Premier League Focus saying, hi, Gaz. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you've had a good week. And thank you very much, guys, for coming, getting involved. Always good to have you involved in the Fan Lane chat. Mark Brown, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Mark Brown. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Let us know which club you support, Mark. Would be interested to know, mate. But yeah, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us. Ryan saying, sorry, I meant to say Millwall, Gaz. Okay, mate. No worries, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Just like I said, I want to read out as many of your comments as possible, as you guys know, but sometimes need you guys to make sure that I can understand what you're getting at. So thank you for that, Ryan. Kieran Williams saying, Gaz, how do you feel on Moyes finally coming through for Man United? In what way do you mean, Kieran? I've not seen any news today, so I've been at work all day, mate. Literally got in 10 minutes before kickoff of this game, so I might have missed something. Have I missed something here? I'm not sure. I've not heard any news today, football news, so I don't know what if something's gone on that I've missed. Has there been a transfer or something between the two clubs? But I actually rate David Moyes. I think he's a good manager. I think he's underestimated, if you ask me. But yeah, thanks for that, Kieran. Apologies, I might be missing something there that's relevant to that comment. But thank you for that, Kieran. Premier League Focus saying, I'm so sad. Rosenborg beat my team, Crusaders, by one scrappy goal late late on, and if they had have won, I would be listening to Crusaders. Um, yeah, I know it's well, yeah, I'm gutted for you, mate. I'm gutted for you. Absolutely, definitely Premier League focus would be nice. I was actually looking at some of the other fixtures for Crusaders the other day. They play tomorrow, don't they? They play tomorrow in let me just double check. Let me just double check it. So I'm only double checking it, guys. Just we don't want to say something and then I'm not getting the facts right. So just bear with me a second. Come on, load up. Yeah, if I remember rightly, I'm sure they're playing tomorrow. Let me just check. Yeah, yeah. Crusaders beat Ballyman, Ballymar United. So yeah, I don't. I've been looking, mate. I've been looking at the Northern Irish Premiership. Um, And I've noticed a few games come through from that on the BBC, but I'm not seeing any club. I've not seen any too many of the Irish clubs seem to, or the Northern Irish clubs, should I say, seem to have club channels, which obviously makes things a little bit more difficult to try and catch any games in Northern Ireland, especially if they're only going to come on the BBC. I know there is one scheduled tomorrow on the BBC. I think it's is it Glentown v Larne, that's on BBC tomorrow. So yeah, I have been looking, mate. I have been looking. Obviously, told you I would look at the Northern Irish League, start trying to understand it better. We want the Northern Irish fan community to feel part of the Fan Them project as well. So I will hopefully get my head around it in the future. But I have started looking at it, mate, and starting trying to pick up some info. So yeah, thank you for that. Premier League focus. Not to worry, mate. Hopefully, you have another goal next season. So, guys, just to let you know, players just coming back on the pitch. So we should be back underway with the second half very shortly. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Remember, likes and views will be how we judge streams in the future, what games we pick when we're further along with the Fandom project. We will always be doing match watch alongs, but in the future, it might be when we start introducing other stuff to the channel, it might be that we have to be a little bit more selective with which games we pick. So obviously, we will. If that is the case, we're going to look at views and likes to which games we try to catch. So yeah, Mark Brown saying anyone playing fantasy football league. No, I don't know about the guys in the chat, mate. The guys in the Fandom community, maybe some of those play it. But me personally, mate, no, I don't play it. So yeah, but thanks for that, Mark. And as I say, I think you did comment earlier, didn't you? So I did welcome. I think I welcomed you to the show, didn't I? Just have a quick look. I'm not sure actually. Well, if I didn't, Mark, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us, mate. I thought I'd seen your comment earlier, but obviously not, unless I'm missing it. But thank you for that, Mark. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Rosenborg now with the possession as we're back underway now in the second half, coming racing forward as they come towards the edge of the Hearts box. Ball crossed in as it's played towards that back post. Rosenborg trying to hit it on the volley, and it's blocked by Hearts. And eventually, the referee has blown for a foul in the box. So thanks for that, Mark. Aaron saying, "Yeah, are you?" I'm presuming that's responded to someone. So thanks for that, Aaron. Um, Mark Brown saying, "Feel free to join." Feel free to join what? Right, fantasy football. I'm with you. Okay, mate. Yeah, I'm sure some of the guys in the chat might tell you if they play it. So ball back up the field now as Rosenborg with the possession, chipped forward to the centre circle. Now knocked back towards the Rosenborg box as Hearts now win back the possession. Now Hearts working it out to this near side as they've just knocked it out of play there, and that will be a throw in for Rosenborg on this near side, deep inside their own half. Sorry, guys, just shutting that window. Outside noise interference. So Rosenborg now with the throw-in on this near side. Aaron saying, "What do you have league?" All right, talking about the fantasy football stuff then. Um, Mark saying, "Yes, that's linked to join the league." Okay, mate. Well, you might have to ask Stevie about that because Stevie will block any links coming into the chat in case it's other YouTubers. So yeah, you might want to speak to Stevie, the moderator, Mark, about if you're going to add a link, because Stevie is the moderator, and we try to avoid any other YouTubers sharing links in the chat. So ball played up the field now as Hearts back with the possession. Ball knocked out on this near side as Rosenborg challenged for it, and it's gone out for a throw into Hearts deep inside the Rosenborg half, probably about 11, 12 yards from the corner flag. Now Hearts playing it back into the centre of the field as Rosenborg just sitting deep again. This is where Hearts need to be careful. Now Hearts playing it out to that far side as they come forward now. Ball crossed into the box, and it's gone out to this near side, and I think that's going to be a goal kick to Rosenborg. None of the players managing to latch onto that as it came into the box. No, it's gone out on this near side, so it'll be a throw into Rosenborg deep inside their own half. Awaz Changes, welcome to Football Fan Then UK, mate. Welcome to the show. Awaz saying plus 3.5 goals. Okay, mate. I presume you're putting a bet on or something with a comment like that. Okay, no worries. Well, welcome to Fan Then anyway. Aaron saying, Gaz, do you have any tips for streaming? I'm just starting Twitch. I'm not on Twitch, mate. I'm not on Twitch, so I wouldn't know about Twitch because I'm not on it, mate. So Rosenborg now on the halfway line, challenging for the ball as Hearts managing to keep possession, but not doing an awful lot with it at the moment. As now they knock it out wide to that far side. Come on, Hearts. Let's see a goal in this second half. Hearts playing it all the way back to the halfway line. Knocked out again to that far side. Rosenborg challenging for it. Winning it back on that far side now as they kick the ball long up the field. And it's got out on that far side for a throw into Hearts midway inside their own half of the pitch. So yeah, sorry, Aaron. I'm not on Twitch, mate. So I don't know whether it's similar to YouTube or what. I don't know. I'm not on it. But obviously, I've said it to you guys before because I think you've asked me before. If you want to make something work, YouTube or Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, you've got to hit it consistently. You've got to be on it as much as possible. If you don't stick to consistency, it's never going to work. You've got to keep working hard. Just keep banging on the content. Keep working at it. Putting the hours in. And eventually you will hopefully have some success. Ball coming in from that far side for Hearts as it's headed on. Oh, it's just over as Hearts managing to get a ball into the box there, but Shankland not able to direct it on target, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. So Rosenborg with the goal kick now as they play it up the field out to this near side. As Hearts managing to keep it from going out. Now Rosenborg challenge for the ball. And we've got a free kick awarded to Hearts. So Hearts now with the free kick. Midway inside the Rosenborg half of the field. Really close to the byline on this near side. I should have said that. The touch line. Hearts now with the free kick. Crossed towards the goal headed on as Rosenborg, who managed to knock it away out to that far side. As it's now Rosenborg on the attack down the side of the far side of the field. Hart's coming across to press the ball, but Rosenborg managing to keep possession as they play it back into the centre of the field now and out to this near side. Ball played in behind as Rosenborg work their way into the Hearts box, but Hearts there just managing to intercept that and challenge for it, and it's gone behind. I think that's going to be a goal kick to Hearts. Oh yeah. Aaron also saying, "Where's the link, Mark?" Stevie might have removed it, mate. Stevie might have removed it. If you haven't put it to Stevie first for permission to put a link in, because like I say, Stevie will just presume it's a YouTube link and delete it. So yeah, Mark saying, heard a few fans have had travel problems due to rain and out there this week. I didn't realize, I didn't hear that, Mark. Thank you. That's a good bit of info, mate. Thank you for that. So Shankland is booked here for a challenge on the Rosenborg player. Oh, that's poor. Come on. Yeah. What is that? That is a poor decision. Oh my God. You're not even allowed to use man strength now to win a challenge. That is a pathetic decision. Right. So the ball was in the air. Shankland has wanted to try and head the ball. He's just put his arms out to hold off the defenders. He's used his strength. And the Rosenborg player has gone over like he's been whacked round the head with a baseball bat or something, and the referee has deemed that a foul. When in actual fact, Shankland, all he was doing was using his strength as a player to hold off the player. So, honest, the game's going soft, guys. It really is going soft. How can we have referees giving decisions like that? It's a physical game, for crying out loud. You're supposed to be able to allowed to use your physicality, and you're going to when you're coming into a 50-50 challenge. Absolutely shocking decision there from the referee. Shocking. So we've got a goal kick now for Hearts. So now Hearts playing out from the back. Ball knocked out to this near side. Ball chipped forward over the top as Hearts managed to intercept it, but Rosenborg come across to challenge for the ball, and they've headed it out for a corner on this near side to Hearts. So let's hope Hearts can get a good delivery on this ball, create some real trouble in the Rosenborg box. Come on, Hearts. Good delivery here. Come on. Ball comes in from the corner, headed away. Hearts managing to intercept it, but they've knocked it out of play on this near side, and that will be a throw into Rosenborg, midway inside the Hearts half of the field. Not the delivery we were looking for from that corner. Ball knocked up the field as Hearts kick it back in the direction it came from. Now Rosenborg challenging for it as Hearts lose possession. Now Rosenborg on the attack as they come down the centre of the field. Now placing it, chipping the ball forward as it's cut out by Hearts. Now Hearts trying to hit Rosenborg on the counter attack as they work the ball out to this near side. Oh, mistimed pass there. And Rosenborg win back possession, played back into the centre. Challenge comes in from both sets of players, and that's going to be a foul, I think, to Hearts. No card shown. So 56 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-0 to Rosenborg. Hearts with a free kick taken short as they play it across the halfway line. Now out to that far side as they come forward now. Really need Hearts to at least score one goal in this to give you guys a fighting chance in the second leg. Now Hearts switching the play out to this near side. Come on. Oh, again, some challenge again from Rosenborg, winning it back as Rosenborg come charging down this near side, but good defending there by Hearts as they managed to challenge and win the ball back. Now played back into the centre as Hearts now work it out to that far side. Coming forward now, down that far side of the pitch, attempted cross, but it's deflected out to that far side for a throw in to Hearts. So about 10 yards from the corner flag. So Hearts now with the throw in. Comes in. Ball crossed into the box. And it's poor one. It's gone behind for a goal kick. I really like that shot. I like the Hearts kit there, though, guys. It looks really good. Hearts playing in their third strip, I believe, and it's all white, but no sponsorship on the shirt, and it looks really good. I like shirts without the sponsorship. Looks really, really nice. And I don't know, obviously, I'm presuming you guys that are Hearts fan have seen it. There's just a maroon heart on the front of the shirt. No club badge, just a maroon heart. Looks really quite something different without all the advertising over. Oh, ball over the top now as Hearts running onto it and managing to get into the box. Fouled by the goalkeeper and the referee not giving the foul there as the ball cleared up the field. And Hearts managed to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. I can't believe the referee didn't give that foul. Hearts now trying to play out from the back as they play it down the middle. Rosenborg challenging for it, now winning it back as Rosenborg race into the Hearts box, managing to get a shot off, but it's blocked off by Hearts as the ball deflects out to that far side. Now Rosenborg reacquire possession, but Hearts challenging for it as they win it back now, but give it away again with some sloppy passing there. Rosenborg winning it back on the edge of the Hearts box, trying to get across him, but Hearts challenging for it and knock it away out to that far side for a throw-in. So thanks for that, Mark. Good bit of info, mate. Mark also saying, I'm West Ham and Hearts fan. Awesome. Cool, mate. Nothing wrong with that. I love fans that support or follow other clubs as well. Shows you're a true football fan. Top stuff, mate. You're in the right place. Love fans that follow different clubs. So Rosenborg now playing it back to the halfway line. And eventually they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Mark. Aaron Keane saying two purples, haha. Two purples? What's two purples? You've lost me there, Aaron. Um, you've lost me with that one. Sorry, Aaron. I'm not sure what you mean in there, mate, unless you're talking about symbols in the chat. But thanks for that, Aaron. And Mark Brown with a thumbs up. Awesome stuff. So Hearts now winning the ball back on the halfway line. Aaron saying, and your YouTube logo is purple. My YouTube logo. Ah, right, okay. I think, yeah, talking to one of the guys in the chat. Okay, mate. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, I made a mistake with that the other week with two symbols being purple. Got confused. So ball out on that far side now for a throw into Hearts. Bang on the halfway line. As Rosenborg come to challenge for it, winning it back. Now Rosenborg playing it forward down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Hearts box. Ball crossed in, headed back towards goal there, deflecting, and that Rosenborg player, I think that ball come to him unexpectedly with the Hearts defender in front of him, not managing to actually get ahead on that, and he's ended up knocking it back to the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper kicks it long out to this near side as both sets of players challenge for it, and the ball has gone out for throwing. Now we're about to have some substitutions here, guys. So Hearts making a substitution here. So George Grant coming on. Alan Forrest going off. And Kingsley coming on. That's Rosenborg also making a substitution here as well. So Rosenborg So Rasmus coming on for Rosenborg. Apologies, guys. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name of the player that's gone off. I'm not even going to try. So yeah, back and underway as Rosenborg now playing the ball into the centre, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played in behind, and oh, fantastic there by the Hearts goalkeeper, reading that really well, and just managed to come out to intercept it before the on-running Rosenborg player managed to get the shot off. The Hearts goalkeeper doing the best he can to keep the back door shut as much as possible, but he needs some help from his teammates. Ball knocked out to this near side for Hearts as it's gone out of play, and that's going to be another throw-in for Rosenborg. Guys, I don't know what's going on. If you're a Hearts fan, tell me what's going on. I've watched Hearts a few times now, guys, and they can play much better than this. Much better. Do you think it's nerves? Do you think it's the travel? What is it? Why are they not showing their best form at the moment? So we've got a foul now on the halfway line. Hearts with a free kick. Ball knocked out to this near side. So yeah, just to remind you guys, Kingsley, Grant coming on, Lowry and Forrest coming off for Hearts. Ball over the top now for Hearts as they come forward towards the edge of the Rosenborg box. Knocked out wide to this near side. Can they make the most of this? As they're just knocking it about on this near side now. Played back to the halfway line as Hearts trying to test that formation from Rosenborg as Rosenborg come across to press the ball. Now Hearts. Oh, why? Come on, let's hope this works. They're trying to suck Rosenborg out from the edge of their box. It's now Hearts playing it out wide to that far side again. Sorry about that, guys. So there you go. Joey, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Joey saying hi, guys, mate. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you, Joey. Thanks for asking, mate. I hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you. So Hearts now with a ball on that far side. That's they knock the ball forward out to this near side now, trying to stretch Rosenborg's formation. As they play it back to the halfway line and back into the centre circle. So we'll be checking in on the HIBS game very shortly, guys. As I will be trying to do both games. They overlap by about 15 minutes. So you'll have to bear with me. I will be trying to commentate on two games at once. So thanks for that, Joey. And welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Aaron Keane saying hello. Awesome. Thanks for that, mate. Awesome stuff. Hearts now working their way towards the edge of the box. Oh, what is the referee blowing for here? This referee is really starting to bug me. He's having a really, really poor game. Looks to me like he's a biased referee. So Rosenborg now with a free kick on the edge of their own box. And just knocking it about now on their own edge of their own box. Ball played forward on that far side as it's Hearts that managed to eventually pick up the possession, but then they lose it as Rosenborg now play it back into the centre, coming forward down the middle as they work their way towards the edge of the Hearts box. Hearts challenge for it, winning it back. Now Hearts trying to relieve the pressure as they play it forward, but Rosenborg intercept it and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. John Kerr saying, I'm on my second cup of tea, Tetley. Awesome, yeah. I'm on a cup of tea here as well, mate. So thanks for that, John. Kieran Williams, how you doing, mate? Kieran Williams, welcome to the show. Kieran saying, buy moves. Taking Maguire at West Ham if it's true. Right. Oh, so by Moisey, sorry. Moyes taking Maguire at West Ham if it's true. I'm not sure. Has that actually gone through? I know it's been being talked about all summer, but I've not actually heard that it's gone through. But unless it's gone through today, But yeah, thank you for that, Kieran. Appreciate you explaining that, mate. Thank you. You just lost me earlier. I wasn't sure where you was going with that comment, but thank you, Kieran. So ball knocked out on that far side for a throw-in, guys. That's now with the throw-in close to the corner flag. Ball thrown into the box, headed away. And so Hearts managed to pick up the pieces now. Ball over the top, looking to try and get in behind, but Rosenborg read that well, and the ball has gone out of play for a goal kick. Joey saying, can't fault you, John. Love Tetley, laugh out loud. Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for that, Joey. Rosenborg now coming forward down the middle. Owen's upset. We've already read that comment, haven't we? So, yeah. Rosenborg now playing it into the centre. As Hearts press the ball. Rosenborg managing to keep it as they knock it out wide to that far side now. Coming towards the edge of the Hearts box. Hearts quickly come across and knock it out of play for throwing on that far side to Rosenborg. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. And thank you if you have already. GB, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. GB saying 3:30 a.m. For me, guys. Don't get up. Just popped in to give you this thumbs up, mate. Go Luzern. Thank you very much for that, GB. Awesome, top man. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, early hours of the morning out there where you are in the world. In Australia, if I remember correctly. So yeah, thank you for that, GB. Always a pleasure to have you drop in, mate. Sorry, the kickoff time is not a good time for you. So unfortunately, I don't control the kickoff times. Hearts now with the ball out to that far side as they come forward. And finally, the referee's actually awarded a foul for Hearts in Rosenborg's half of the field. Can you believe it? Well, I need to go and run around the block and wave a flag or something. So free kick for Hearts on that far side. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, GB. Top stuff, mate. Great to have you drop in. And sorry, the kickoff time not better for you, mate. But really do appreciate that support, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. So we're going to have another substitution here for Hearts, guys. 70 minutes gone. As Joey saying, hi, GB. If I remember rightly, you're in Australia. Yes, I think he is. Yep. So, yep, nice one, Joey. Awesome, mate. Thank you for that. So we're going to have a free kick here for Hearts. And Denholm coming on for Hearts. Devlin coming off. Ball crossed into the box as it comes out to this near side. Now Hearts cross it back in as it's headed towards goal, but the goalkeeper managing to make a comfortable save there. So GB saying good day, Joey. Awesome. I love that. Awesome. Yeah, quality. Oh, that, that's why I've not got my earmuffs on. So we've got a stoppage here, guys, for Rosenborg player down on the pitch. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to work out what's going on here. We've got a lot of discussions around the touchline and a lot of discussions going on with referees and players and also medical staff. So I don't know whether they're just debating whether the player can carry on. So yeah, GB saying good day. Thank you, mate. Awesome. And Joey showing that same consideration as well. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Awesome. Um, so yeah, cheers, guys. Joey, sorry, Stevie saying, please remember to hit that like button, guys and girls. Absolutely, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Yeah, guys, please do hit that thumbs up. I don't like to bang on about it too much. I prefer to talk to you guys. Enjoy talking to you guys about football, telling you what's going on in the game. But yeah, do need to mention it occasionally as it's part of building a YouTube channel. But if you guys hit it more, it means I can mention it less. And as I said earlier in the stream, guys, likes and views will be what give us an indication in the future which games we pick when the channel continues to progress. We're going to be doing other types of shows, so we might not have the same time frame to do as many match watch alongs. So we might have to be more selective. So if we see highlights on games for your club, that might mean we do more match watch alongs for your club. So we've got another substitution here, guys, for Rosenborg this time. So, yep, nice one, Stevie. All right, I need to, sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. I'm going to have to just switch off from the chat a minute. I'll read the final, this comment. I'll come back to the chat shortly. Mark Brown saying, my league pin is, right, that's to do with the fantasy league. Okay, mate, thank you for that. And GB saying, enjoy your chat, boys and girls. I'm going to bed. Don't get up. No worries, GB. Thank you very much for dropping in, mate. An absolute pleasure to see you. So just bear with me a second, guys. I need to just sort out the screens so we can start picking up what is going on with HIBS about to kick off very shortly in the next 5 minutes or so. So we need to also, I just need to sort my computers out to get both games. So just bear with me a second, guys. Come on. There we go. So underway in the other game, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I thought it was on the right time there. So 2 minutes in to the other game. Apologies, guys. I'm a little bit late with that one, so we should be underway in a second. Just bear me a second. So yeah, still 0-0. Hibs against Luz as they've just kicked off 2 minutes into that game, guys. So apologies, I'm a little bit late. Hearts now coming into the box from that far from this near side as Rosenborg managing to knock the ball away. So just to let you guys know, I am doing both games now. So bear with me. With the next 15 minutes, I'll be concentrating on the games more than the chat. So yeah, thanks for that, GB. And Joey also saying bye, GB. Top stuff, mate. Thanks for that, Joey. So great attendance from the Hearts and Hibs fans at both games. So Rosenborg on the attack now down this near side as Hearts challenge for it. In the other game, Hibs challenging for the ball in the middle of the park as Loz now on the attack, coming towards the edge of the Hibs box. Hibs managing to intercept it on that far side as they knock it back up the field. Now Hibs coming charging up the field, up towards the halfway line, still on the far side as Lewis challenge for the ball. Is that what? How's that? How pronounced? Sorry, guys, I'm just checking the pronunciationism of this club that Hibs are playing against. Apologies, guys. I don't know all the European clubs and how to pronounce them. Where are we? I'm just looking for it, guys. Just bear me a second. Where are they? There we go. Luzern, I believe it's pronounced. Luzern. Um, oh, Hearts have scored. Hearts have scored. Ball into the box, and it's Shankland that has latched onto it to pull a goal back for Hearts. Fantastic goal there for Shankland, knocking it into the back of the net. Still 0-0 in the other game, guys. As Luez now on the attack down this near side. Ball crossed towards the edge of the box. Luez getting a shot off. Goalkeeper makes a good save. Hibbs managing to knock it out wide to that far side. Oh. Sorry, guys. Stupid thing. The problem when you're trying to do two games through the internet, it starts buffering like crazy. Hence why I don't do a lot of double match watch alongs. So 79.5 minutes gone, guys. Rosenborg 2, Hearts 1. Fantastic to see Hearts pull one back. So Luez just knocking the ball about deep inside their own half as they chip the ball forward now out to that far side. Hibbs coming to challenge for the ball. Hearts knocking the ball about on the halfway line in their game as they play it out wide to that far side. Now Hearts seem to have got their act together now. Ball crossed into the box, knocked away out to that far side by Rosenborg as it's gone out for a throw-in. A throw-in for Hearts on the far side of the pitch, close to the corner flag. We've got a throw in the other game. Hibbs with a throw in deep inside, or should I say, roughly midway inside their own half of the pitch on this near side. Throwing comes in as Luzerne knock it back in the direction it came from. Hibbs picking it up in their defensive line. And so Hibbs now play it out to that far side. Now looking for the ball over the top. It's there, but Lewitz cutting the possession out and playing it forward. Now, in the other game, Hearts trying to work their way into the box as they do now. Cross comes in as it's knocked away. As Rosenborg now trying to relieve the pressure. But Hearts with a strong challenge. And now we've got a foul on the edge of the centre circle. I think that's going to be a free kick to Hearts. The other game, Rosenborg now on the attack down that far side as Hearts challenging for the ball. As Louet, I can't even pronounce this club's name, Luziet's playing the ball into the centre, now knocking it out wide to this near side as they come towards the edge of the Hibbs box. Hibbs winning it back as Hibbs now come charging down this near side, playing it back into the centre as they play it out wide to this near side. And Luzern challenge for it, winning it. And I think that's going to be an offside. In the other game, guys, throwing on the far side of the pitch for Rosenborg midway inside the Hearts half of the field. Throwing comes in. Rosenborg just knocking it about at the moment on the halfway line. As Hearts come to press the ball. Rosenborg now working it out to this near side as they come forward, playing the ball over the top, and it goes straight to the Hearts goalkeeper. Um, what is this team called? Where are they called now? Luzerne. Luzerne, I think they're called. Luzerne. The team that Hibs are playing against. So now Hibs with the possession, winning it back on the halfway line. And I think the referee has given a foul there for that challenge. Hearts now with the possession on the halfway line. Can they find an equalizer before full time? 80, just coming up to 83 minutes gone, guys, in the Hearts game. And it's coming up to just gone 10 minutes gone in the Hibs game. Ball knocked out to that far side by Luzern as the ball crossed into the box. Now Hibs knock it away up the field. And the ball eventually has gone out on the far side of the pitch for a throw in to Luzerne. I'm going to take me a bit of practice to manage that. I will come back to the comments shortly, guys. You can keep your comments shortly, but these games both overlapping each other by 15 minutes. So once we get the final whistle in the Hearts game, then I will start coming back to the chat again. So apologies for that, guys, but too difficult to do two games and the chat at the same time unless it's absolutely necessary. So Hearts have made a substitution here. Boyce coming on, and apologies, guys, couldn't see the player there coming off. Hibbs now coming down this near side as they come towards the Luzern box. Ball attempted cross, and it's blocked off, and that's gone behind for a corner on this near side to Hibbs, I think. I think it went out for a corner. Definitely took a deflection off the Luzern player there. Yeah, corner for Hibbs on this near side. In the other game, Rosenborg in possession as Hearts managed to challenge for the ball, winning it back, playing it back to the goalkeeper, and now Hearts can build again from the back. Long ball forward by the goalkeeper up into Rosenborg's half of the field. Rosenborg challenging for it. Corner comes in the other game, right into the mix of the bodies as the ball deflected away to the edge of the box. Hibbs shooting it back towards goal, but it's knocked away as Hibbs now pick up the possession again, further up the field, and eventually knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So ball gone out of on this near side of the pitch for Hearts. I think that's going to be a throw into Hearts, midway inside the Rosenborg half of the field. Oh, oh, sorry guys, just stupid things buffering for me again. Just trying to sort it out. My apologies. I hate streaming two games through the internet. It's just a nightmare. Hearts. Oh, sorry, Hibs with the ball on that far side of the pitch now as the goalkeeper is back in possession, playing it out to that far side. Trying to get the other one sorted. It's the Hearts game that's buffering like crazy, guys. So apologies about that. So we're back. Rosenborg just making a substitution now, and Luzern now on that far side, playing the ball forward up into the Hibs half of the field. Ball comes out to this near side as Luzern now coming to the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. As Hibs managing to knock it away, and it's gone out for a throw in on this near side. Apologies for the confusion there, guys. So substitution made for Rosenborg in the other game. If you just join us, guys, currently Rosenborg 2, Hearts 1. 2 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in this game. In the other game, it's currently Hibs 0, Luzern 0. 15 minutes gone in that game. So Hearts now with the possession, played back to the goalkeeper as Hearts goalkeeper now chips the ball forward up into the Rosenborg half. Both sets of players challenging for it there. As eventually Hearts managed to gain possession and then forced to play all the way back to the goalkeeper. In the other game, guys, we got a goal kick now for Hibs. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. As we've got a foul in the other game on the edge of the box, and that will be a free kick to Hearts. Hearts only with a minute plus added time to try and find an equalizer. So now Lucerne on that far side as they come forward now towards into the Hibs half of the field. Work down that far side as Hibs managed to intercept it and knocking it out on that far side for a throw-in. So Lucerne enjoying the majority of the possession at the moment. Hibs trying to figure the team out that they're playing against. Don't think those clubs have played against each other too much. Rosenborg now on the attack as challenge comes in there from Hearts, and the referee has given the foul. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. And if you have already, thank you. I will come to the chat very shortly, guys. We're very close to final whistle in the Hearts game. 5 minutes added on time in the Rosenborg v Hearts game. Hibs now on the attack in the other game on this near side as they come forward into Lucerne's half of the field. Lucerne pressing the ball, but Hibs managing to work through the press as they try to come towards the edge of the box. And now a foul comes. Referee in this game not giving fouls either. So Lucerne playing the ball back to the halfway line. That's the Hibs player there back to his feet. So hopefully he's going to be okay. Rosenborg in possession at the moment on that far side against Hearts. And so we're a minute into that added on time. Hearts with a throw in now on the far side, midway inside their own half as they throw it up towards the halfway line now. Ball played forward as Hearts look to try and get in behind now, coming forward into the box. Can they get the shot off? Pushed out wide to that far side as Rosenborg challenge for the ball. And I think that's going to be a corner to Hearts on the far side of the pitch. Hibs attacking down this near side. Hearts with the corner. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Hibs on the attack down this near side as Luzern challenge for the ball, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side to Hibs. A long throwing opportunity here for Hibs. Miller to take it. Rosenborg with a ball over the top, looking to try and get in behind the Hearts defence, but Hearts reading it well as they knock it back up the field. Throwing comes in from on the other game, long throw into the box as Oh, come on, man. The referee blowing the whistle as the linesman put the flag up for offside. One of the Hearts players, marginally offside. Ah, right, I get it. Yeah, he was offside, marginally offside, but then he's run forward to get involved in play from an offside position. So, yeah, 20, just coming up towards 20 minutes gone. Hearts v Luzern. In the other game, guys, we are in the last minutes of added time, about halfway through the 5 minutes of added time. So Luzern now playing out from the back against Hibs as they chip the ball forward, and it's headed on, and that goes back to the Hibs goalkeeper. Rosenborg with a free kick on the halfway line in the other game. Ball chipped forward out to this near side as it's Hearts that intercept it. Now Hearts kicking the ball long up the field as Rosenborg heading it away out to this near side. Let me see you guys seen that. So let's quickly change that. I'll change that in a second, guys. Bear me a second. I forgot that. So let's end that. Get the Hibs team news up. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Oh, Rosenborg getting in behind the Hearts defence there, but the goalkeeper reading it well, managing to clear it up the field. Luzern just knocking the ball about on the halfway line in the other game as Hibs challenge for the ball, but Luzern working it down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Hibs box. Now coming inside, but Hibs trying to challenge for it. As Rosenborg enjoying the possession at the moment in the other game. As 30 seconds remaining, Hearts managing to win it back as they knock the ball forward. Rosenborg intercepting it and playing it back towards their goalkeeper. And you've got a challenge coming on Newell in the other game as he's won a free kick. Going on with this stupid thing. Come on. And there goes the full-time whistle. So Hearts suffering a defeat in that first leg, but they got that goal in the second half, which I'm sure will give them a really good chance of turning this tie around in the second leg. Confident that Hearts can definitely turn around a 2-1 defeat in at home against Rosenborg. So hopefully they will. But yeah, not the worst result, guys, if you're a Hearts fan. Definitely, this is a cagey game. It's two legs. As you guys know, when you play away from home, sometimes it's about keeping the defeat to a minimal so that you can turn the result round and the home leg or the second leg, whichever way you want to look at it. So, yeah, full time, guys. Rosenborg 2, Hearts of Midlothian 1. Hopefully, Hearts can turn that around in the second leg. So, apologies, guys, if you're a Hearts fan. I am going to switch to concentrating on the Hibs game now. So, yeah. But if you are a Hearts fan and you joined us for this one, thank you very much, guys. It was a pleasure having you with us. So, yeah, let's get focused on the Hibs game. As it's a goal kick now for Hibs. Ball knocked out on that far side. So I'm not sure where I was up to, guys. I'm just going to pick roughly where I was up to. I might have to skip some of these comments as I've fallen behind a bit. Kieran Willins saying, "Oh, okay, bro. Okay, mate." Sorry. So, Ray Strick Games is saying the kit is the third kit, and it's a remake from our home kit from 1874, and I'm pretty sure the main badge in is blended into a bigger heart. Yeah, it might be, mate, but obviously on screen, all I can see is a big purple heart. But thank you for that Ray Strike game. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to Football Fan. Then thank you very much for letting me know that. I do like the kit. I like it. No branding, no advertising on it. It looks really nice. So thank you for that, Ray Strike, and welcome to Fan. Then. So just to let you guys know, Luzern currently in possession as they play the ball out to this near side. Now ball chipped forward as HIBS managed to intercept it at the back. Now playing it long down that far side as they knock it up the field, up towards the halfway line, and Lucerne win it back. Evan Barnes saying, Egan Rosenborg. Okay, mate. I presume you're a Rosenborg fan. Cool. No worries. Well, welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. Thanks for that, Evan. Ors Changs saying 2 goals coming easy. Oh, I don't know about 2 goals coming easy. Well, I presume maybe you're talking about the that earlier game. Hafid saying Vamos Hearts. Okay, you a Hearts fan? Well, welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. I'm not sure if that's a Rosenborg fan. Premier League Focus saying, as there is so much comments, I wouldn't comment as much, but just to tell you, I am listening, mate. And please like, guys. Thank you very much, Premier League Focus, top man. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to skip some of these comments, but obviously we've got quite a few new fans in, so I'm wanting to try and acknowledge their comments if I can. So we've got a throw in now for Hearts. Sorry, not Hearts. Hibs, sorry. I'm sorry. Apologies for the confusion, guys. That's because I just finished the Hearts game. So Hibs now with the throw in on this near side. Midway inside the Lezyan half of the field. Ball thrown into the box. Hearts with a shot there. Hibs with a shot. Sorry for the confusion. Hibs with a shot there. Luzern winning it, blocking it off. But Hibs, I think Hibs have won a foul here. Have they won a foul? Referee's blown the whistle for summer. I'm not sure if it's against Hibs or for Hibs. Trying to work out which way he's given it. It's against Hibs, unfortunately. So Lucerne playing out from the back. So Joey's saying, yeah, all good, thanks. Just a shame Hearts losing. It is, mate, but like I say, two legs. So I'm confident that Hearts can improve. They didn't play at their best in that first half. I've seen them play a lot better than that. Hopefully they can play much better at home and turn that result around. Hibs have won the ball back now in the centre of the field as they come racing down the centre, now knocking it out wide. Oh, they come towards the edge of the box there, and Lucerne managed to winning it back as they knock it out to that far side, and it's gone out for a throw-in. But good opportunity there momentarily for Hibs. So, yeah, thanks, Joey. I agree, mate. Thanks for that, mate. Top man. Ken Fish saying, no tea for me, but enjoying the commentary. Thank you very much, Ken. Fish, yeah, I've not had nothing to eat yet either, mate, so don't worry about it. But thank you for that, Ken Fish, and welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. Good to have you with us. Welcome to the show. So, Luzern knocking the ball about at the moment inside their own half as they play it back to the goalkeeper. So, thanks for that, Ken. Dan is saying, shows how poor Scottish football is outside Celtic and Rangers. No, I wouldn't say that, mate. I wouldn't say that at all. I've told you, as I said to you guys before, Scottish football is held back by the SPFL. They are not doing enough to get the right investment into Scottish football. So as far as I'm concerned, there's clubs like Hearts, Hibs, Aberdeen, that all have got massive potential to do much better if they could get a better financial investment into the Scottish Football League. That is the responsibility of the SPFL to get better investment. So it's okay when they're getting the Scottish companies sponsoring them, but the Scottish companies are paying peanuts for sponsorship. You don't see the Premier League favouring English sponsorship. No, you don't. They go for the big sponsorship because that's where the money is. That's how you get the investment into the league. And the SPFL seem very reluctant to do business or make agreements with big corporate sponsorships. Well, I'm sorry, but if you don't do business with the big corporate sponsorship, you are always going to be getting peanuts of investment into the Scottish League. Hearts and Hibs, Aberdeen, and one or two other Scottish clubs, Motherwell, have got the potential to be a lot better and a lot bigger clubs than what they are. They've got fantastic, passionate fans, great stadiums, good pitch infrastructure. The one thing that is missing is the investment, guys. The investment. That is the SPFL's job. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You might think I'm being bang out of order, an Englishman speaking up, but I'm giving it as I see it, guys. Not my fault if you don't want to be honest with the assessment of Scottish football. I'm not going to sit here and just disrespect clubs saying, "Oh, so how poor Scottish clubs." It doesn't. It doesn't. If you give Scottish clubs the same kind of money that Premier League clubs are doing, then you'd be able to see how good Scottish clubs are, wouldn't you? So it's looking at it like that. So we got the ball out on that far side. We got the Luzern player down on the pitch, and I think the referee has given a foul here as we come towards 31 minutes gone. So you're entitled to your opinion, Dan, but I disagree, mate. I disagree. Ken is saying other Scottish clubs can't seem to compete in Europe. Well, let's be honest. Rangers and Celtic are not exactly the best that's competing in Europe. They got knocked out of the Champions League last season without even getting a point. Not even a point. Oh, sorry. Celtic got 1 point, didn't they? Yeah, apologies. Celtic got 1 point. Rangers got none. So, all these people are bigging up Celtic and Rangers. Celtic and Rangers, if you ask me, are why part of the reason why other Scottish clubs are being held back. But that's just my opinion. So we got a player down on the pitch at the minute, guys. One of the Luzern players receiving treatment. If you just joined us, we're coming up to 32 minutes gone, and it's Hibs 0, Luzern 0. So I might as well try and catch up with some comments while we got this break in play. So thanks for that, Ken Fish, but I'm sorry, guys, I disagree. I think Scottish football has got massive potential. It's this SPFL that are not helping it realise its potential. Kieran Williams saying Man United and West Ham have agreed a deal for £30 million. Whoa, £30 million for Harry Maguire seems quite cheap considering what United paid for him, doesn't it? Dave, thanks for that, Kieran. Dave saying, John, only 2 cups of tea. Haha, you're not a proper Yorkshireman. So free kick on the far side now for Luzern. Ball comes into the box as it's headed away out to this near side, and that will be a goal kick to Hibs. So thanks for that, Dave. I like that. Quite like that, yeah. John Kerr saying it's too early in the season. Rosenborg on about 20 league games, but Scottish sides have Burn. Is that Burn he's saying? But yeah, I agree with you, John Kerr. Absolutely. Well said, mate. See, this is where fans don't look at all the. You are, mate. John, massive respect to you, mate. You're looking at the bigger picture. Unfortunately, some other fans don't. They just look at the result, see a poor performance, and then come with ridiculous comments going, oh, the crap, the rubbish, the this, the that, the other. Massive respect to you, John. I like fans who look at all angles and take into other aspects like you're pointing out there into account. So well said, John Kerr. Absolutely, mate. Top comment. Top comment. So we've got a goal kick now for Luzern as the goalkeeper about to get us back underway. Come on, get playing. So, yeah, thanks for that, John. John also saying poor for years. Well, fair enough, mate. Yep, fair enough. As I say, I got a different viewpoint on it. Now, Hibs winning the ball back in the centre circle as they play the ball forward, but Luzern challenging for it. Hibs managing to keep possession as they knock it out to this near side now. Hibs playing it back inside, but the referee has stopped the play for a foul, and I'm not sure which way he's giving this, but he's not happy about something he's seen there. Kieran Williams saying, off now, see you on the next stream. Thank you, Kieran. I appreciate you dropping in, mate. Thank you. Take care. Good to see you, and enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Thank you very much, Kieran Williams. Oh, awesome, mate. Always great to have you involved. And as I say, mate, stay safe and well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for that, Kieran. Hibs now with a free kick on this near side. Ball comes into the box, and it's Luzern winning the possession back as they play it out wide to that far side. Now playing it back to the centre backs as Hibs come across to press the ball. But Luzern now with a possession at the back. Anarchy is saying, can Hearts score here? They managed to pull one back, mate. They managed to pull one back, but not enough to get the equaliser. But they got themselves back into the game to some degree. So thanks for that, Anarchy, and welcome to Football Fan then UK. Hibs coming down this near side now as they managed to get towards the byline. Now the cross comes in and it's knocked away and goes out behind. And I think that's going to be a corner to Hibs on this near side. I think it took a deflection. I think the last touch, I'm not sure who the last touch did it come off. Yeah, it's going to be a Hibs corner on this near side. So thanks for that, Anarchy. And as I say, mate, welcome to Fan Den. John Kerr saying, Dave, that was a while back ago. Another. Oh, the corner comes in and it's headed away out to that far side. And it's going to be another corner to Hibs, but this time on the opposite side of the field. So thanks for that, John. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to quickly catch up with some of the comments. Ken Fish saying, need 2 in 1.5 games. I think Hearts can get it back in the other game. Home advantage can make it play a massive, be a massive factor in European football. So Hibs now with a corner. Corner comes into the mix of bodies, headed away as Luzern picking up the possession now, trying to hit Hibs on the counter-attack as they race up the field. Hibs, beautiful defending there by Hibs as they win it back now. Draw, foul, absolute new goal. What an absolute beautiful bit of play there by Hibs. Really clever. Winning the ball back after racing up the field, trying to, as Luzern tried to hit him on the counter-attack. Really accurate, pinpoint challenge, and it had to be because he was coming from behind. But then passed it to a teammate who drew the foul and won Hibs the free kick. Really good bit of play there. I've got to say that for Hibs. Ball now chipped forward as Hibs head it on, and now we've got the Hibs player down. Miller on the pitch. He's fell funny from jumping the highest to head that ball on to goal. And it looks like he's done himself a miss. It landed heavy on his back there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. The medical staff coming on to give him some treatment. Fingers crossed, guys, it's not too serious. But it did look like he landed quite heavy on his back there. So let's hope that's not a serious issue. So thanks, Ken Fish. Ken Fish also saying Hibs v Luzern. Okay, thanks, Ken. That's what we're focused on now, mate. I'm presuming that, are you a Hibs fan, mate? Are you a Hibs fan? I'm not sure if you told us earlier. If I did miss it, apologies, mate. RJ Young saying, do you reckon from what you have seen, Hearts will score? They pulled a goal back, mate. They pulled a goal back. And I'm confident that I'm confident that Hearts can turn the fixture around, turn the tie around in the second leg. 2-1 is not it's not a disaster. 2-1, losing 2-1 away from home, not a disaster in Europe. Not a disaster at all. I think Rangers lost a game a while back, didn't they? 3-1 and managed to turn it round at home. So I know a different club, but I'm just giving you guys the example. that results, lost defeats away from home can be turned around in home legs. So Hibs now playing the ball forward as Luzern cutting the ball out, not now winning back the possession as they knock it up the field. But Hibs intercept it now on the halfway line as again they've drawn a foul on this near side. Really clever play going on from Hibs here with some of the fouls that they're drawing. And now one of the Luzern players into the referee's book with a yellow card for protesting that decision. Anything that gives Hibs an advantage is good. So yeah, Jay Young, welcome to the show, mate. Apologies, I missed your comment during the Hearts game. So yeah, thank you for that, mate, and hopefully that answers your question. Like I say, I think Hearts will be able to turn the second leg round. John Kerr saying if Hearts can keep it to 2-0, Tynecastle will be jumping for the second leg. I agree, absolutely, yes. Well, they actually managed to pull a goal back, so it makes it more of a doable result now. Ball deflected out to that far side as both sets of players challenged for it, and now it's gone out for a throw-in to Luzern, close to the corner flag on that far side of the pitch. So I agree, John. Yeah, I'm definitely with a 2-1 defeat. That's doable, definitely doable. John Kerr also saying Luzern. Okay, I'm not understanding that, John. Sorry, mate. John also saying nice one, Hearts. Yeah, pulling the goal back, top man, John. So throwing on that far side as the ball comes back into play. Hibs winning it back now. Shot from distance. Oh, and it's just over the top of the crossbar. Really good effort that from Boyle. Just seen that bit of space opened up and bang, took a really good shot. And I think the goalkeeper actually got fingertips to that, so could be a corner, but beautiful. Like a rocket right down the middle. So yeah, corner to Hibs on this near side of the pitch. I'm not sure what this guy's doing with this comment. Keeps putting it in over and over. Corner crossed in as the goalkeeper manages to get a hand to it, knocking it away to that far side. Hibs heading it back in the direction it came from, but Luzern knocking it away as Hibs pick it up now further up the field. Ball crossed into the box, and the goalkeeper comes out to gather it, and the referee has deemed that a foul on the goalkeeper. So that will be a free kick to Luzern. Amazon Chanks saying goal coming easily. Okay, mate. Well, thank you for that. Tim Ollie, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Tim Ollie saying thanks for commentary. Only way I can hear it's poolside in Orlando. Come on the Jambos. Well, thank you very much, Tim Ollie, and thank you very much for getting involved in Fan Den. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And yep, that's what I do. I try to keep you guys. I'm not saying I'm a commentary expert. I'm learning myself how to do it. But I'm also teaching myself how to get the balance between commentary and also talking to you guys in the chat so I can involve you guys in the show. So thank you very much for that, Tim Ollie. Very nice of you to say, mate. Top man. Really, really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Nice of you to say. So Hibs now with a free kick on this. Oh, no, sorry, they've not. It's a throw-in. So Hibs with the throw-in on this near side, just inside their own half as they throw the ball back to the defensive line. Now ball knocked up the field as Luzern challenge for it. Now winning it back in the middle of the field as Hibs challenge. That's because of Tim talking about Hibs there. Hearts, sorry, I'm getting confused with them. Two similar names. It's annoying. Now Luzern, ball over the top, and it's Hibs reading it well there, and it's gone out behind for a goal kick to Hibs. Nice idea there by Luzern, but well read by Hibs as they see out the danger. So that relieves the pressure for Hibs, now able to play out from the back. Hafford saying Vamos Hearts. Okay, mate. Well, thank you very much for that. I presume you're a Hearts fan, so cheers for that. I can't read that account name properly. It doesn't really make much sense, but thank you for that. Welcome to Fan then. Stevie Allen saying, welcome, Tim from Orlando. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Ball played down this near side by Hibbs. And Luzern picking up the possession and say now play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it out to that far side as Luzern now push up the field. Hibbs coming to press the ball. As Luzern now coming racing forward down this near side as Hibbs tried to press the ball but unable to as Luzern now with a cross into the box and they managed to get the shot off but just put off there by the Hibbs defender and the ball gone over the top of the crossbar. I'm not sure if the Hibbs defender there got a touch to that or did he just do enough? I think he just did enough. He might have actually got a touch to it. Yeah, I think he did. So it's going to be a corner on the far side for Luzern. We're into the added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. So 2 minutes added on time. We've got a corner on the far side of the pitch. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be appreciated. So Luzern taking the corner short as they now work the ball towards the edge of the box, but Hearts come across the challenge for it, managed to win it and kick the ball up the field as it goes out of play on that far side, pretty much bang on the halfway line. Luzern now take the throw in quickly as boos go round the ground for simulation there of a foul from one of Luzern players. As they now play the ball out wide to this near side. Hibbs come across to challenge for it, and the ball deflected out for a throw-in to Luzern. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing their name correctly, guys. So thanks for that, Stevie. Hafid, I think that says. Hafid saying, Vamos Hearts, 2-2. Well, it wasn't to be, mate. It was 1-1. But thank you for that, and welcome to Fan Den UK, mate. There goes the halftime whistle. So at halftime, guys, it's finished 0-0. Let's see if we can get any match stats. I don't know if we can. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm just seeing if I can get the match stats for this game. Unpredictable when it's European football, unfortunately, guys, for halftime result, halftime match stats. Yeah, weird is that, eh? We couldn't get the halftime match stats for the Hearts game, but we can get them for the Hibs game. Honest, Google is weird, isn't it, guys? Absolutely weird. So just bear me a second, guys. I will share the halftime stats for you guys on the screen, how the first half went, and then I will come to the comments. So just bear with me a second, guys. Just bring this up. Let's end that, and I will share it on the screen for you now, so you guys can analyze it as well. Just bear with me a second. Where is it? There we go. Here we go. Should be coming up on your screen now, guys. There we go. So I will read it out to you guys in case you're listening in on a small device and unable to read it or don't want to squint at the screen. So, but you can also have a look at it as well if you like. So here's how the first half went in numbers, guys. Total shots, 4 for Hibs, 2 for Luzern. If that's obviously, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them correctly. Let's. I don't know how you pronounce that name. Luzerne, I think it is. So yeah, apologies there, guys. I was just double checking that. So, yeah, 2 shots for Luzerne, 4 for Hibs. Shots on target, 1 for Hibs, 1 for Luzerne. Possession, 33% for Hibs, 67% for Luzerne. Passes, 112 for Hibs, 240 for Luzerne. Pass accuracy, 65% for Hibs, 80% for Luzerne. Fouls, 8 for Hibs, 7 for Luzerne. Yellow cards, none for Hibs, 1 against Luzerne. No red cards. Offsides, 2 against Hibs, none against Luzerne, and at corners, 4 for Hibs, 1 for Luzerne. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half went in numbers. I'll leave that on the screen for you guys for halftime if you want to have a closer look at that. So let's go back to the chat and see if we can catch up with these comments before the second half. Joey saying hi, Tim, and top man Joey. Thank you, mate. Awesome, always loving the positivity from you, mate. Amazon, right, this is the last time I'm going to highlight this comment because you're just repeating this over and over. Amazon keeps putting in this comment about plus 3.15 goals Hearts match. Well, the Hearts match is over now, mate. So obviously, that's done. And I got the comment when you first put it in, 2 hours ago. Okay, so I've done it now. Hopefully that stops it. If you put it in again, I'm just going to ignore it. Even Barnes, is that correctly? Evan apologies. Batness, if that's correctly. Batness Aquin. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. I think that's in another language. Saying goals. Okay, mate. Well, as I say, welcome to Football Fan then. Good to have you with us. Apologies, I don't understand the language, mate, but I'm presuming you are a fan of Luzern or possibly Rosenborg. I'm not sure. Rosenborg. Evan Bartner saying Rosenborg, far debt. Well, I don't understand the language, mate. Apologies, I don't speak the language, so but welcome to Fan then. That's all I can say to that. Sorry, guys. Changes. Goal coming. Okay, mate. Well, yeah, we're always wanting goals here at Fan then. More goals, the better. Makes it more enjoyable. So thank you for that, Hours then, and welcome to Football Fan then UK. Good to have you with us, mate. Mugawal 23. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Saying Rangers v Seville, Hibs v Luzern, Scotland v Sweden. Yeah, I suppose that's one way to look at it, mate. Thank you for that. Mugwai 23. Is that Mugwai as in the Gremlins Mugwai? Is that the name of your account? Is that meaning like have you copied that name from the Gremlins film? Because that's what that reminds me of, Mugwai from Gremlins. But welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. Thank you for that, and welcome to the show. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. One more Mickey is saying, no question, Aberdeen are the third biggest club in Scotland. Would be a bigger club in England. Well, that's fair enough. One more, Mickey. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not. No offense, mate. I'm trying to be respectful to all clubs, so I'm not going to get into a debate like that. To me, that's kiddie debate. That's kiddie debate. That's the kind of thing that school kids debate. So for me, I'm not really interested in who's bigger. What's it matter? All great clubs. That's the reality. What does it matter? That's the kind of thing that 12-year-olds debate, really. Mugwai saying how they can get investment goals. Yep, absolutely. Wrong one. Sorry, guys, wrong one. Absolutely. Mugwai, spot on comment there, mate. Absolutely. They can get more goals they score in Europe. The more chance they have got of winning games. the more games they win in Europe, the more investment they get. So absolutely, Bob on comment there from Mugwai. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you. Absolutely, totally spot on comment. One more, Mickey's saying, Hibs have a decent squad. However, Lee Johnson is definitely not the man to take them forward. Some truly bizarre tactics and interviews from LJ Harts are also shambles with McAvey and Naismith. I'm getting the impression that you are not a Hibs or Hearts fan. Are you an Aberdeen fan by any chance that have got hatred towards Hibs and Hearts? Because if that is the case, mate, that's not what Fandom is about. We're about being positive with fans. We're not interested in hateful comments. I take your comment on board. It's constructive criticism. Yep, that's fair enough. If that's your thoughts, I get what you're saying. What did you say? Interview from LJ. Well, I've not seen too much of his interviews, mate, so I couldn't really criticise his interviews. And tactics-wise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I haven't watched enough consistent Hearts games. Also, shambles with McAvey and Naismith. Well, I don't understand what's wrong with Naismith. He's a decent player. I don't understand. I'm confused. What's wrong with Naismith, mate? Well, it's a good comment, mate. I could see, but I don't see a lot of. To be fair, a lot of what you're saying is I don't know. It just seems a bit bitter, mate. You're coming across as a bit bitter towards Hibs and Hearts, which is no offence, but you know, I think every club in Scotland has got some faults, some weaknesses, because the investment is not great. So it means that clubs are having to maybe patch up their squad a little bit. Maybe they want a centre back of a particular standard, but they can't play that extra money, so they have to select a lesser centre back that's maybe not quite as good. Maybe they want a centre back that's good in the air, but that could cost them an extra 5 million in the transfer market, so they have to settle for a centre back that's not good in the air. These are the kinds of problems that Scottish clubs are having, where they're having to, balance between, do we go for a player that do we stretch the bank and pay that extra bit of money for a player that might make the difference, but then again it could be a flop and you end up spending that extra money that then restricts the club the next transfer window. The money is so tight in Scotland, guys. It really is. I think, no offense to you guys, I am doing my best. I am completely neutral, sitting here wanting Scottish clubs to do well in Europe. That is why I'm doing these match watch-alongs, guys. But I've got to be honest, some of these Scottish fans that want to criticise their own league, or fans from other leagues criticising the Scottish league, go and do your research. Go and do your research. Do you know that the prize money in League One is the same as what the prize money is in Scottish Premiership? Did you guys know that? About £3.5 million is what the prize money is, apparently, in the Scottish Premiership. So if you win the Scottish Premiership, apparently you're winning about £3.5 million. That is the kind of money that you get in League One. So you got the Scottish League 2 leagues below the Premier League. That is the reality, because of the lack of investment, because of the lack of money coming into the clubs in Scotland. And that is down to the SPFL. But I'm not going to get irate against it. I'm just stunned that some fans want to criticise their own league so much. Let's be honest, yes, Scottish football can improve. Yes, the league can improve. But there's leagues out there in Europe that's far, far worse than the Scottish league. Just look at the Polish league, for example. Some great clubs in the Polish league, but they can't get anywhere near European competitions because their clubs just don't have that investment. They have even less investment than the Scottish clubs. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it, guys? We could sit here all day criticising this club, that club, the other club. But the reality is, if Scottish clubs can do well in Europe, they can improve their situation, can't they? They can improve it financially. They can improve and their investment in the club, and they can use that to improve the team. So yeah, I take on board your comments. One more, Mickey. Thank you very much for that, mate. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Although I'll be honest, mate, it doesn't, like I say, it doesn't. Um, if you're an Aberdeen fan, mate, I want to hear what you've got to say about Aberdeen. I don't want to, no offence, but I don't want to hear what you've got to say about Hearts and Hibs if that's not your club. If your club is Aberdeen, I want to hear what you've got. What constructive criticism have you got about your own club? It's all right. It's easy to pick faults at other people's clubs, but how can you flip the mirror onto your own club and let's see if you can criticise your own club, if you can observe what's wrong with your club. Because no offence, but if you're an Aberdeen fan sitting there criticising Hearts and Hibs and claiming that your club is better, well, if that is the case, how come Hearts have been kicked out of Europe so many times before they even get to the group stage? For the last 10 years, I've seen I've seen Aberdeen get to the qualifying stage of European competition, do nothing, do absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing. So, you're sitting here criticising Hearts and Hibs if you're an Aberdeen fan. I think it's a bit about bang out of order when your own club has got faults and failures and, that not achieving or reaching the standards or the potential that the club should be reaching. So, like I say, mate, flip that finger right back at your own club before you start coming on here criticising other clubs, I would say. And I mean that with all respect, mate. I mean that with all respect. Like I say, I'm no problem with fans coming on giving constructive criticism, but don't come on here banging on about how bad another club is when you're not prepared to point that finger at your own club. That's bad banter, guys. Bad banter. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. As I say, guys, I believe in being upfront and honest, and all I want to do is see Scottish clubs progress in Europe and get some much-needed investment. I just love football, and I just want to see Scottish clubs improve their standing in Europe. And let's be honest, Aberdeen have had enough chances and done nothing. Absolutely nothing. So a beater coming on for Hibs as Yuan coming off for Hibs. So substitution here before we get the second half kicking off. Let me quickly bring the team news back up for you guys in case you've missed it. Get rid of that. So we're just about to get underway with the second half as the team's back on the field. Waiting for the referee to start the game. So we're back underway as Hibs now play the ball down that far side. Luzern's challenging for it, but Hibs now with a shot. Oh, fantastic goal! Right into the back of the net in the top corner. Newell with a goal from the edge of the box that gives Hibs the lead in the second half. 30 seconds in, and it's Hibs 1, Lucerne 0. Top goal right into the top of the net from Newell on the edge of the box. What a goal that was. Absolutely beautiful goal. Fantastic. Oh, beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful goal. Joey saying, come on, Hibs. Absolutely, Joey. Yep, definitely want to see Hibs try and get a good couple of goals in this one going into the second leg. And Luzerne now with the ball from the restart, knocked out to that far side as they come back inside. Hibs challenging for it, winning it back as they now come forward towards the halfway line as Lucerne challenge for it and now win a free kick. So Luzern now playing it from the halfway line, working the ball out to this near side. Sorry, guys, I've just got an itch on my back. And now the ball goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick. What a goal. That's a great start to the second half. We just got a stoppage at the minute, guys. Some of the Hibs fans have thrown flares on the pitch. The ball kicked up the field as the goalkeeper with the possession knocked out to this near side as Hibs now win the ball, playing it back into the centre. Now Hibs knocking it out to that far side as they come racing forward now towards the edge of Luzern goal. And attempted cross comes in, but it's blocked off, knocked away, and that will be a Hibs throw in on the far side, probably about 5 yards from the corner flag. But Hibs coming out really motivated in this second half, looking a lot more hungry for goals. So throwing on the far side of the pitch for Hibs. Throwing comes in and it's headed on, but just goes wide of this near side post, and that'll be a goal kick to Luzern. So Luzern now playing out from the back as they play it out wide to this near side. Now played back to the goalkeeper as he knocks it out to that far side. Ball played forward up into the Hibs half of the field. Hibs, oh, beautiful defending there, winning it back. Now a ball over the top as Hibs trying to hit Luzern on the counter attack. Ball knocked out to this near side as Luzern shuffle players across to try and man mark, but Hibs trying to work through that press. And now, oh, we've got a coming together of players here. Is that going to be a corner or a throw in? Sorry, guys, just got coming together of players. Just saw the player, the referee, sorry, just put his hand up there straight away as that challenge went in, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a throw in. Sorry, guys. So Hibs with the throw in, knocked up, played further up the field, but now cross comes into the box, knocked away as Hibs pick it up midway inside Luzern's half of the field. Now working it out to that far side. As Luzern come across to press the ball. Hibs managing to keep the pressure on though as Luzern now win it back as they try to relieve the pressure on the goal, knocking it up the field into the Hibs half of the field, and the Hibs reading that really well at the back as Stevenson nodding it back to the goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure for Hibs as they now play out from the back. Goalkeeper kicks it long up the field, right down the middle as it comes towards Hibs now getting the shot off. Oh, and it's just wide of that far side post. Luzern dawdling there on the edge of the box to get control of that ball. It was just bouncing about, and the Hibs player there, no messing about. Saw it just none of the players. He just latched onto it and bang, took a pot shot, surrounded by about 3 Luzern defenders. But he just saw that glimmer of a gap, guys, and bang, he took the shot. Luzern now playing out from the back as they knock it out to this near side. Now coming forward as Hibs come to press the ball, but Luzern managing to keep it as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Luzern knocking it out to that far side as they come forward now into the Hibs half of the field, coming forward towards the edge of the Hibs box, and now Hibs man marking really well there, winning it back, and now Luzern challenge back, but there's a bit of afters here. Not sure which way the referee's going to give this. As I say, bit of afters there. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. Likes and views is how we will judge future games when we get further along, start doing more different content on the channel. We might be doing, we'll still be doing match watch alongs, but it might be less games. So we will look at views and likes to see which games we might do in the future. Oh, so Hibs now winning the ball on that far side, but the referee's blown for a foul here. So it's Hibs with a free kick on the far side of the pitch, roughly, I think it's about midway. Yeah, midway inside the Luzern half of the field. Ball crossed into the box, headed out to this near side as Luzern knock it up the field. Hibs regain possession now, playing it out wide to that far side as Luzern intercept it, now heading it forward. Luzern playing it back into the centre of the field. As they play it out to this near side now. Now playing it back into the centre as they now knock it about on that far side on the halfway line as now they play it forward. Hibs come to press the ball, but Luzern managing to keep the possession as they just probe Hibs formation down that far side. Now Luzern with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as they come to probe the Hibs formation on this near side. Now attempted cross comes in, but it's blocked off well there by Newell. And it's deflected behind. I think it's gone out for a corner. So, sorry guys, I've been at work all day, so apologies if I start yawning a bit now, getting tired. So we're having a substitution here for Luzern on 54 minutes. So Occhio coming off, Villiga coming on. And I couldn't read the other player's name there, guys, sorry. Luzern now with a corner. Comes into the box, goalkeeper knocks it away. Luzern picking it up on that far side as they cross it back into the box. And now Hibs attempt to clear it, but it falls straight to Luzern player who takes a shot. And that's gone wide of that far side post. And I think it took a deflection on the way out. Sorry, on the way to through all the bodies. Oh, corner comes in. Corner comes in and it's headed towards goal and it's a goal. Luzern pulling one back. Leveling the score. 55 minutes gone. Hibs 1, Luzern 1. Simple corner coming in from that far side. Accurate delivery and just headed straight into the back of the net. Goalkeeper tried to get to it but couldn't. And that levels the score. Two Hibs defenders there kind of not communicating properly there. They kind of got, I think they clashed with their defensive man marking there, and that allowed Luzern to take full advantage with a 6 foot odd player being completely unmarked. So we're back underway. I'm a lot yawning all of a sudden. Ball played out to this near side as Hibs come towards the edge of the box, but Luzern managed to knock it away. Now ball knocked forward by Hibs as they intercept it, but Luzern reacquire possession, now knocking it up the field as eventually the ball goes all the way back to the Hibs goalkeeper. Joey saying, "Oh no, I know, mate. Yeah, I know, but hopefully it's a cagey game. You got to do what you need to do, haven't you, Joey? You know that, mate. European football is is about showing that hunger and desire to achieve more. Hibs now on the attack down this near side, and now we got a Hibs player down on the pitch. Looks like he's in some discomfort here. But yeah, as you know, Joey, you gotta put the ball in the back of net. You got to score goals. European football, ruthless, absolutely ruthless. Every team you come up against is hungry to progress to the next stage of the competition. Uh, Hibs and Hearts both capable of making it to the next stage of the competition, but they got to be switched on. And as one of you guys pointed out earlier, a big factor is the fact that starting qualification games so early in the season does have an impact on the players. Ball now played forward down this near side as it's gone out of play, and that will be a throw into Luzern. Got to stop yawning every time I yawn. My earpiece is falling out my ear. I'm feeling quite tired now, though, guys. That's why I wasn't too enthusiastic about doing a double match watch along tonight. Um, After being at work all day, but trying to give equal consideration to both clubs in Edinburgh. So that's why I thought I'd tough it out and do both games tonight. So Luzern now with the ball inside their own half as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now Hibs come across the challenge for it, but Luzern managing to keep possession as they play it back to the halfway line. So yeah, thanks, Joey. Hopefully Hibs can find more goals. Luzern now attacking down that far side as they come into the box. Ball cut back, knocked towards goal, and it ends up deflecting out to this near side as Luzern pick up the possession again. Another cross comes into the box as Hibs challenge for it. Now Luzern player going to ground, trying to claim a penalty, but definitely no foul there. So the ball back with the Hibs goalkeeper. Saying people underestimate Northern Ireland teams like Crusaders, only lost by 1 goal, and Hearts, the third, fourth best Scottish team, also lost by 1 goal, and people still don't even know who they are. Well, unfortunately, mate, the problem with football today is you have a lot of glory hunters. I was having a discussion with one of the members of the Fanden community last night on social media, and it was quite interesting, quite fascinating. He said he was talking to a young lad who was banging on about Haaland, and he said, Haaland is the best player in the world. So the member of the Fanden community that I was talking to told me that he said to this young lad that said Haaland is the best player in the world, what other strikers do you know? And guess what his answer was? I don't know any other strikers. So how can football fans be claiming that the best player in the world when they don't even know other strikers? That's how ridiculous some of the comments are becoming in today's football. That we got young fans growing up just jumping on the bandwagon of the glory, but yet they have no knowledge for what they're saying. They're coming out with stupid statements saying this player's the best, that player's the best. You ask them, do they know any other players that play in that position? And I bet you 9 times out of 10, or at least 8 times out of 10, they'll say they don't. So there you go, mate. So I wouldn't worry about it. Premier League focus. Unfortunately, some fans are just glory hunters and they're not interested in the lower leagues or other leagues and other players in other divisions. That's just the reality of football, unfortunately, mate. So ball out on that far side now for a throw into Hibs. Midway inside, Kusan. I keep forgetting their damn name. Luzern. Luzern. Midway inside Luzeran's half of the field. So Hibs with the throwing on that far side. Long throw comes into the box, headed away by Luzern as Hibs try to pick it up. Oh, Luzern now have won possession on the halfway line. Only one defender to beat as Hibs. Oh, beautiful defending there by Hibs. Just coming back and managing to do enough to stop Luzern. Now Hibs trying to hit Luzern on the counter attack. Ball knocked out to this near side. Now we've got a challenge that's coming off the ball. I don't know what happened there, guys, but I know I heard a big ooh go around the background. It was off the ball as the ball was played forward there. And let's just see this. Oh, yeah, that's an intentional foul. That's really unprofessional conduct there for the Luzern player. Come charging in, Max Mayer come charging in and literally took out the Hearts. Sorry, the Hibs player there. Hibs on that. He's totally. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm getting stumbled here on my words. The Hibs player was on the halfway line as his Hibs come forward. He come to the halfway line. He played the ball forward, and literally as the ball left his boot, the Luzern player come in, charging him, and literally just took him clean out. He didn't even try to slow up as he made contact. He just literally took him straight out. And he got a yellow card, but I think that was more of a red card challenge, to be fair. Luzern now playing the ball forward as they get the ball in behind, but Hibs reading it really well there. I've got to be impressed, guys, tonight. I've got to say, I'm impressed with the Hibs defenders. They've been pretty switched on. Yes, they've conceded the goal, but that came from the corner. And now another Luzern crazy challenge on the far side of the pitch as we got another player on the ground. There's just no need for this kind of challenge. Really, really unprofessional to be putting challenges in with such philosophy. Yeah, we want to see strong challenges, but he could. Yeah, he just takes him out again, clean out, sliding into the challenge. How can you have control over the challenge when you're sliding in? You can't. So Kamalal Ademi, the Luzern player, into the referee's book there. So, yeah, thanks for that Premier League focus. The Hibs player just receiving treatment on that far side of the pitch. Premier League focus saying, by the way, Crusaders also played Rosenborg. Yes, I know, mate. You've been mentioning it all night, so I know that. Thank you for that Premier League focus. Stevie Allen saying, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. And if you have already, thank you very much. But yeah, no worries, Premier League focus. I am very much aware you're disappointed with that previous result for Crusaders. But hopefully you guys will gain the experience, benefit from the experience, and come again in Europa League competitions next season. The ball played forward now from the free kick. Hibs picking up the possession on this near side, cross back into the box as the ball cleared away by Luzern, knocked up the field. 85, well, just coming up to 86 minutes gone, guys, and we've got challenging, flying in the centre of the pitch from both teams. And now the referee having to get a grip of this. And we've got it all going off here now. We've got Luzern players fighting, Hibs players fighting, referee struggling to get control of it. It's all going off here now in the middle of the pitch. Real handbags. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be men. Put your makeup away. There was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go, guys. That's what led to that melee of players. Five challenges that resulted in players going over. Joe Newell into the referee's book with a yellow card, but yet 5 challenges, literally one after the other in the centre circle. Mako Birch also into the referee's book with a yellow card. The Luzern player. Well, but yeah, like I said, guys, 5 challenges in the centre circle. The ball kept changing possession. Both teams kept sliding in on each other, risking serious injury. And eventually it came to handbags in the middle of the pitch, and the referee quickly had to get control of the situation with both sets of players kind of chucking the toys out the pram a little bit. But they were both as bad as each other there, to be fair, guys. Both sides lost the possession, gained the possession. And then, like I say, there were just some really crazy challenges coming in there that risked players being injured. And I think that's why the referee decided to make an example and issue a yellow card to members of both teams. So Luzern now get us back underway as they play the ball back to the halfway line. Now knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper. As Luzern just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half. Come on, we need another goal for Hibs. Ball knocked out to that far side as Luzern now chipping the ball over the top, and Hibs managed to intercept it, but it deflects off the Hibs defender and goes out on that far side for a throw-in. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated, and thank you if you have already. Nice one, Stevie. Premier League Focus saying, gutted Crusaders didn't go through, but I'm watching them playing tomorrow and I will focus on the league. Yep, no worries. I know Premier League Focus. I'm gutted I can't get that game because I've seen that Crusaders are playing tomorrow, but I can't find a channel that's showing it, unfortunately. Would have been nice to do a little bit of coverage of Northern Ireland football, as we've not touched on it yet, but hopefully in the future we will. But I need to find channels that are trustworthy and reliable for actually giving me those games in Northern Ireland. Now Hibs with the ball over the top on that far side as they come forward now, playing it into the box, but it's a tame shot, and or should have said tame pass, and Luzern regain possession as they now play the ball up the field. Hibs come to press the ball, but Luzern play it back into the centre of the field as they now play the long ball over the top, looking to get in behind that Hibs defence as the ball comes out to this near side. But Hibs really switched on there defending, and the ball has gone out for a goal kick to Hibs. So we're just coming up to odds. 70 minutes gone, guys. Still Hibs 1, Luzern 1, all to play for. So, yep, thanks for that Premier League Focus. Yeah, mate, I know you're gutted. I totally understand that. But hopefully, fingers crossed, they can have another European campaign next season. Premier League Focus also saying, we're red, we're black. The Hatchel men are back. Super Cruise. That is the Crusaders' best chance. Oh, okay, thank you for that, mate. Well, yeah, that's quite cool. So there you go. So Luzern now playing the ball out wide to that far side. As sounds good, mate. Yep, sounds good, Chan. Although I'm not obviously going to try and do it while I'm in the middle of a game, but sounds good, mate. Thank you for that Premier League Focus. Oh, now got another challenge on that far side. So, yeah, challenge on that far side, guys. So I just need to wet my throat. The problem when you're talking for nearly 4 hours on a live stream, your mouth starts to get very dry. So Hibs with a free kick on the far side of the pitch, inside their own half from that challenge. Now the ball kicked long up the field as Hibs jump highest to intercept it. Now it comes out to this near side as Hibs just managed to get to it, stopping it going out of play as It's knocked forward now, but Luzern with the possession, but Hibs quickly challenged for it, winning it back now. Hibs coming down the middle. They work the ball out to this near side. Come on, get a good delivery. Cross comes into the box as Hibs. Oh, he just no, yes! Hibs have scored a second. Absolutely beautiful. Just chipped on and into the front of the goal and tapped into the back of the net. Fantastic goal there by Hibs to give them a 2-1 lead on 72 minutes gone. I think it was Vent that headed it into the back of the net. But fantastic goal for Hibs, not giving it up. Luzern kept trying to challenge for the ball, but Hibs, even though they were under pressure, they kept working through the press. They kept edging themselves towards the box, eventually getting the cross in. The first cross came in, and the interception from the Hibs player wasn't the greatest, but he managed to correct it, going to the byline. You thought it was chance wasted, but he hooked it back into the box, and it was headed on beautifully right into the back of the net. Goalkeeper will be really frustrated with that because it's literally gone in over his shoulder here. So, yeah, Vent with the second goal for Hibs. And absolutely fantastic. Come on, Hibs. Let's hope we can have both Scottish clubs into the next round of the competition. But we certainly at least want one. Yeah, Hibs with that 2-1 lead. So Luzern now building from the back, from the restart. Substitutions, guys. Vent coming off. Melkerson coming on. And there was another player there, but it's gone off my screen. Apologies. It comes up too quickly sometimes for me to read it. But yeah, Hibs have made 2 substitutions there. Apologies, I couldn't see the second player. So Luzern now playing the ball back to the halfway line, knocked out wide to this near side. Premier League Focus saying, "Oh, I didn't meep. What's meep? Accidentally said that. Okay. Come to your comment in a minute, mate. Hibs now on the attack down that far side. Oh, Luzern coming across, challenge for the ball, and it's gone out of play for Hibs. No, sorry, Luzern throwing close to the halfway line. So Luzern now with the ball back to the halfway line as they just knock it out to this near side. Now Luzern knocking the ball back into the centre as Hibs just sitting off at the moment. Now the ball played down that far side and it's challenged by Hibs and it's gone out for a throw-in. So Hibs with a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. And we finally hear the Hibernian faithful. Is now Hibs with the ball chipped forward as Hibs picking up on the edge of the box, managing to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off by Luzern. Now cleared up the field as Hibs come again on that far side. Ball crossed in and Luzern managing to knock it away out to that far side as it goes out for a throw-in. But Hibs really trying to pile on the pressure now, looking for a third. Premier League Focus saying, accidentally said that. What I meant to say, I know it's so hard to find NFL coverage, if not impossible. So totally understand, mate. Even me being from Northern Ireland, can't watch all the matches. I know it's bad, in it, mate. It's bad. Well, like I say, Premier League Focus, I will certainly look to try and involve it when I get the chance. But like I say, I have been looking, mate. I have been looking where I can find the game. The only TV company that I've found gives Northern Ireland football some coverage at the moment is the BBC. So hopefully I might find one or two other TV companies. If you know of any, let me know and I'll check them out. Crusaders now coming forward. So what am I on about Crusader? That's you talking to me about Crusaders, see? Distracts me. Sorry, guys. Luzern coming forward down this near side. See how difficult this is what I mean? Tired. It's tiredness. My concentration's going now, guys. I've been at work all day and done a double match watch along. So apologies if I make any speech errors, guys. I'm feeling really tired now. So my brain's just ready for switching off and going to sleep. So apologies there, guys, getting confused with that. So, yeah, the ball back with the Hibs goalkeeper as he kicks the ball long out to that far side. Now, it's challenged by both sets of players as eventually it's Hibs that get the ball down. So thanks for that Premier League focus, top man. Thanks for the understanding there, mate. Like I say, if I can get any coverage for Northern Ireland football, I will look for the opportunity. Ball crossed in from that far side by Hibs. As it's just wide of the post. Really good effort there by Hibs trying to find that third goal. And yeah, I think it just deflected. Yeah, just see the replay. I think it deflected off the post there. Yeah, the goalkeeper just doing enough to put him off, to be fair. So, sorry, guys, we've got stoppage at the moment. 2 balls on the pitch. So, yeah, thanks for that Premier League focus, top man. Joey saying, go on, Hibs. Absolutely, yeah. Come on, Hibs. If you guys wondering, yes, I'm English, but I just love football and I want to see as many UK football clubs in Europe as possible. As Luzern now coming forward down this near side. They come towards the edge of the box. Shot got off. Oh, and it's just deflected off the post. As the woodwork saving Hibs there. Good effort, in fairness, to Luzern. But thank goodness it bounced off the post and went back out. As Hibs now kick the ball long up the field. Really turned into an end-to-end game this in the last 5 or 10 minutes as Luzern pick up the possession deep inside their own half. Now coming charging down this near side as they play it back into the centre. Luzern now with another shot from the edge of the box, but Hibs block it off. Hibs just having to weather the danger at the minute as another shot comes in and it's just wide of that far post. But yeah, Hibs having to soak up some pressure there. So Joey saying, come on, go on, Hibs. Absolutely well said, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Ademir coming off and Chadder coming on for Luzern. So, yeah, absolutely, Joey. Let's hope Hibson get the win tonight. At least get one Scottish club with a good result in Europe. And hopefully Hearts will get another good result next week. And we can have both Edinburgh clubs through to the next round. Fingers crossed. That would be awesome. The ball been knocked out on that far side of the pitch, right next to the corner flag. As the Hibs fans making loads of noise. So, yep. Throw in for Hibs on the far side of the pitch, right next to the corner flag, guys. Pretty much a yard from the corner flag, if that. Ball comes in, long throw into the box, headed away by Luzern, and it's gone behind for a corner to Hibs on the far side. Stevie saying, well done, Hibs. Absolutely, Stevie, but it's not over yet, mate. 10 minutes still to go, plus added on time. But thank you, Stevie. Oh, loving the positivity from you guys. Top stuff. Premier League Focus saying, I'm heading off now, guys. Okay. I know it might seem like I wasn't here that much today, but I was. But there were so much comments, so I didn't really have a good chance to chat. But thank you for 2 matches today. Thank you, Premier League Focus. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. If you need to get off, not a problem. Thank you very much, Premier League Focus, for your fantastic support, mate. And as I say, I've sometimes the chat's just crazy busy in it, but like I said, it's special night tonight, big night for these Scottish clubs to try and progress in Europe, and we want to get right behind them, guys. I'm a big, as I say, when it comes to European football, I want to see all UK clubs doing well in it. So that's why I've done the double tonight. I didn't want to give one club coverage and not the other. So thank you very much, Premier League Focus. You're an absolute star, mate. Really appreciate your fantastic support tonight. And yeah, apologies that didn't have a chance to talk to you a bit more, mate. Luzern now knocking the ball out to this near side as they play the ball into the box, but as they get the shot off there, Hibs managing to block it and it deflects away. But Luzern picking up the possession further up the field as they play it back towards the Hibs box. Now another shot comes in and it's just wide of that far post. But yep, sorry about that, Premier League Focus. Luzern were close to creating problems for Hibs on the edge of their own box. But yep, thanks for that, mate. As I say, really do appreciate the fantastic support from you, mate. And yep, hopefully we'll catch up with you very soon on a quieter stream if you've got time, mate. And if I don't speak to you before tomorrow, fingers crossed for a good result for Crusaders, mate. Top man, Premier League Focus. Enjoy the rest of your night, mate. Stay safe. Stevie saying, thanks, Premier League Focus. Nice one, Stevie. Awesome stuff. So we're just having another substitution here for Hibs, guys. Goalkeeper gets us back underway. Ball kick long out to that far side. Oh, Lucerne challenging for the ball, winning it back now as they come charging down that far side of the pitch. Hibs getting across really well there and managing to knock the ball out of play, which gives Hibs players a chance to get back behind the ball. So thanks, Stevie. RS agent, RS only. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. RS agent saying, what's the score? It's currently 2-1 to Hibernian, mate. 2-1 to Hibernian at the moment. 83, well, just coming up to 84 minutes gone. Throwing on the far side for Luzern as they take it short now. Coming back inside as they got Hibs back boxed in towards the edge of their own box. Hibs now trying to play it out as they knock it out to that far side, but Luzern picking up the pieces as they try to keep the pressure on. Now coming forward as Hibs managed to intercept it. Now Hibs knocking it away out to that far side as they try to relieve the pressure. Oh, beautiful. Come on, Hibs now. Space to run into as Hibs now with the ball over the top out to that far. Oh, too much on that. Oh, sorry, guys. That was a brilliant opportunity there as Hibs just nicked the ball back on the halfway line. And Luzern were committed with loads of bodies forward inside the Hibs half of the field. And it was a fantastic opportunity for Hibs to hit Luzern on the counter-attack. And they tried to, but there was just a bit too much on that ball as it was knocked out wide to that far side. And the Hibs player there unable to latch onto it. So it's gone out for a throw into Luzern. We're just about to have a substitution here, guys. Hibernian, Levitt coming off, and it's Doyle Hayes coming on for Hibs. So thanks for that, RS agent, and welcome to Fanden. As I say, mate, Taki Bot, is that Taka Bot? Who's winning? I'm a Villa fan rooting for Hibs tonight. Thank you. Welcome to Football Fanden, mate. Hibs currently winning, mate, 2-1. Luzern knocking the ball out to this near side as they come forward now. Hibs coming across to press the ball, but Luzern managing to keep possession at the moment. Ball crossed in, and the goalkeeper manages to pluck that ball out of the air, and that relieves the pressure for Hibs. So, yep, Taki Bot, welcome to Football Fanden UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And, yep, Villa fan, eh? That's awesome, yep. We do cover Villa as well on the channel when we get the chance. So, yep, thank you for that, Taka Bot, and welcome to Fanden UK, mate. Stevie saying Hibs winning 2-1. Thank you, Stevie. Thanks, mate. So Hibs with a throw in on this near side, midway inside Luzern's half of the field. Ball thrown towards the edge of the box as Hibs now with the possession on this near side, taking it into the corner flag as Luzern press the ball. Now the ball is crossed in as Hibs managed to pick up the pieces as it's knocked away. Now Hibs again with the ball on this near side. Cross comes in, but Luzern managed to intercept it. Now they clear the ball up the field, but it's Hibs that intercept it and now end up deflecting the ball out on this near side for a throw into Luzern. Luzern with a throw-in taken quickly as they knock it back to their defensive line. Now trying to push up the field as Hibs now cut the ball out. Hibs now coming out to this near side. Played back to the halfway line under pressure from Luzern as Hibs knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long up the field as Hibs head it on. Oh, now come on, Hibs. They're in behind here. Ball crossed into the box. Can they? Oh, a bit too much pace on that. And it's gone out on that far side for a throw-in to Luzern. So Luzern now play the ball forward, knocking it out wide to this near side as they push up into the Hibs half of the field. Hibs coming to press the ball on this near side of the field as Luzern play it back into the centre circle. Now a ball over the top as they try to get in behind the Hibs defence, but really well read there by the Hibs defenders as the ball eventually deflects out to that far side. Luzern picking up the pieces as they play it back now to the edge of the box, and a shot comes in, but it's wild and well high and above the bar, and that's gone out for a goal kick to Hibs. Taki Bat, Takabat, apologies if I'm not reading your name correctly, mate. Taka Bot saying, hopefully Hibs will get through both games to face us. John McGinn returning back to Hibs. I think it's meant to be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Never thought of it like that. So thank you, Taka Bot. Absolutely, yeah, that could be interesting, wouldn't it? Meet Villa in the group stages. Certainly possible, mate. You could be right. You could be onto something there. Maybe it's written in the stars. So long crossfield ball now. Oh, Hibs have picked it up on the halfway line. Space to run into. Can he get the shot off? Oh, and it's the third goal for Hibs. Absolutely beautiful. Bitter coming down, getting in behind the Luziak's defence, and bang, straight past the goalkeeper into that far corner of the net to give Hibs a fantastic 3-1 lead to take into the second leg. Absolutely beautiful there. Bang on 90 minutes, guys. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Come on, Hibs. Just cut the Luziak defense wide open there. Beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful goal. Apologies there, guys, if we're getting too passionate, but I love football and I certainly love seeing UK clubs progressing in Europe. Chris is saying, what goals are Hibs attacking as you're watching left or right? Well, obviously, I don't say left or right because that makes it more confusing for you guys to understand. So rather than saying left or right, I say near side or offside or far side. So far side is the opposite side of the pitch. Near side is this side of the pitch that is closest to me on the TV. That's how I describe it so that you guys can try and follow it better. I've tried describing it with left and right, but it gets confusing. for you guys and for me when you're describing it for both teams, plus the fact that they switch halves at halftime. So it's just better if I say it offside, far side and near side. So hopefully that explains it to you, Chris. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Good to have you with us. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So 5 minutes added on time, guys. As the ball has gone behind further up the field, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a corner to Luzern. Corner comes in. It's headed away by Hibs out to that far side as Luzern pick up the pieces. Now ball crossed back into the box. Hibs head it away again. And Luzern pick up the pieces further up the field as the ball goes all the way back to the halfway line. But Luzern now playing it down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Hibs box. Ball crossed in as Hibs intercept it. Now Hibs trying to relieve the pressure as they come up the field, and now a strong challenge comes in there from Luzern, and that's going to be a free kick to Hibs on the far side of the pitch, roughly midway inside their own half of the field. So thanks for that, Chris, and welcome to Fan Den, mate. Hope that explains it to you better. Tacky Bot saying yes, Hibs goal. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, yep. That's what we want. More goals for Hibs. Joey's saying, go on, Hibs. Absolutely. Come on, Joey. Yep, that's it, mate. Top man. Loving that you guys loving the Hibs lead in this one. So Hibs now with a throw-in. Comes in, thrown up towards the halfway line. As the Hibs now knock it forward. Luzern intercepting it as they kick it back towards the halfway line. 3 minutes of the 5 minutes added on time played, guys. Luzern now winning the ball back on that far side. As Hibs challenge for it, but Luzern knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So Luzern now building from the back. Taka Bot saying that's a very good goal scored to take into the second leg. It is, mate. You're absolutely right. That's why I think I got a bit excited with the third goal because it certainly puts Hibs in a stronger position going into that second leg. Luzern now with the ball midway inside Hibs half has crossed into the box. It's headed away, but Hibs trying to relieve the pressure, but Luzern quickly challenged for it, winning it back on the halfway line as now they play the ball back out wide to that far side as they come forward now into the Hibs half of the field. Hibs challenging for it though, winning it back. Can they? Oh, and he's nutmeg gone. Hibs seeing the goalkeeper off the line. Oh, and it's just wide of the post. Good idea. He just seen the goalkeeper off the line and decided to take a shot from the halfway line. And it was a good idea, but just going wide of that far side post. Luzern now building from the back as we're into the last minute of added on time. So thanks for that, Tacky Bot. Tacky Bot. Got to agree with you there, mate. Joey's saying, yeah, absolutely, Tacky. Absolutely, yep. Spot on, guys. Hibs fans in full voice now, as you might imagine. And there goes the full-time whistle. Hibs will take a 3-1 lead into the second leg. And that's about all you can expect, guys. Get a good result in the first leg to take into the second leg. Fantastic performance from tonight from Hibs. They never give up. They had a difficult game. Luzern, not an easy team, guys. They're going to have a tough game in that second leg. Luzern really going toe-to-toe with Hibs tonight. Not intimidated by the atmosphere. Not intimidated by the away, the fact that they were playing away. But, yep, fantastic to see Hibs with that 3-1 win to take into the second leg. So, guys, drop your comments now if you've got any final thoughts. I'm going to quickly go through the match stats, so bear with me a second. I'll share that on the screen for you now so you guys can see how the numbers went in the first half. You guys got any final comments, please do drop them in now, guys, because I'm going to jump off very shortly. I've been on here for nearly 4 hours now, so I want to go and get some food. I come in from work, literally jumped straight on the stream, so I'm feeling rather hungry, as you might imagine, being at work all day and still not had no food. So here we go, guys. Here's how the game went in numbers. But didn't mind the sacrifice. Didn't want to, like I say, wanted to give fair coverage to both Edinburgh clubs tonight. So here's how the game went in numbers, guys. Total shots, 14 for Hibs, 12 for, I keep forgetting this club's name, what they called again now, Luzern. 12 for Luzern. Shots on target, 4 for Hibs, 2 for Luzern. Possession, 52%. No, sorry, is that? No, sorry, 32% for Hibs. Has this actually refreshed? Let me refresh this because that don't. Is it me or am I? Them stats seem a bit. Yeah, must be right. Sorry, guys, I was just refreshing it to make sure because obviously we had it up from the halftime. So yeah, sorry, guys. So possession 32% for Hibs, 68% for Luzern. Passes 226 for Hibs, 486 for Luzern. Pass accuracy 64% for Hibs, 81% for Luzern. Fouls 12 for against Hibs, should I say, 14 against Luzern. Yellow cards 1 for Hibs, 4 for Luzern. Red cards none. Offsides 2 for Hibs and 1 for Luzern. Corners 5 for Hibs, 4 for Luzern. So there you go, guys. That's how the game went in numbers. Let's go to your comments. Forgive me, guys. I'm going to read through these last couple of comments. And then I'm going to jump off and go and get some food because I'm very, very hungry after working all day. So if you've got any final thoughts, guys, please do drop them in now as I read through these final comments. Takabot saying Villa will be playing whoever wins this tie. The draw was made Monday. Right. I didn't realise that, mate. I missed that. So, yep, that would be cool, wouldn't it? That certainly would be a cool fixture. Although, from my point of view, I would prefer not to see UK clubs knocking each other out of the competition in the early stages. Joey's saying that's going to be a good game. It is, yeah, absolutely, Joey. Although it'd be better if it was in the group stages, wouldn't it? And then both clubs would have the opportunity to potentially progress further in the competition. Taka Bot saying, I was hoping we got a Scottish side into the draw, and Hibs are halfway to making it happen. Yeah, mate, I hope so. I'm honest, mate. I'm fingers crossed. I want to see as many Scottish, English, and Northern Irish clubs into the next stage or into the group stages of the competition as possible. So fingers crossed, mate, that we can hopefully see couple of Scottish club progress into the group stages. Joey saying, brilliant. Well done, Hibs. Absolutely well said, Joey. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Got to agree. What a performance tonight for Hibs. Takabot saying, well done, Hibs. Finish them off in the second leg. Absolutely, yeah. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Got to agree with you. Let's hope Hibs put in a fantastic performance in the second leg. Really good performance tonight, though, guys. Got to give massive credit to Hibs. That they're facing pretty tough opposition, but when you're trying to qualify for European group stages, you are going to face tough teams. Joey saying, nice one, guys. Catch you next time. Thank you, Joey. Top man. Thank you, mate, for your fantastic support tonight. Really do appreciate it, mate. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe and look forward to seeing you some more in the future, Joey. As always, really do appreciate your positive input in the chat and your amazing support, mate. So top man, Joey, thank you, mate. Stay safe and well, and I look forward to catching you on future stream, mate. All the best, Joey. Thank you. Stevie saying thank you, Joey. Nice one, Stevie. Stevie Allen also saying thanks everyone for joining. Hope to see you on future streams. Please hit that like button before leaving. Absolutely, guys. If you could, please hit that like button before you jump off. Would be really appreciated. As I say, likes and views will give me an indication of what streams we pick in the future when the channel progresses further. It might be more difficult to do as many match watch-alongs as I'm doing right now. So in the future, I might be more selective or might have to be more selective. So likes and views will be obviously a big indication to which games to target or which clubs to target. So thank you, Stevie. Thanks to all you guys that have been listening in the background. Really do appreciate you coming listening in tonight. Hopefully, I've done an okay job of giving you guys commentary and keeping you up to date. Takabot saying, yeah, group stages would be better. I do agree. It would, mate. It would, because then we could see both UK clubs progress or have a chance of progressing. But it is what it is, mate. But like you said, that will be a fantastic fixture, won't it? Hibs versus Aston Villa, if that is the way it goes. So, yeah, thank you, Taka Bot, and thank you very much for your coming, getting involved tonight. Really enjoyed your contributions in the Fan Den chat. So thank you for that, mate. Been a pleasure. Also, big shout out to Stevie as well for making himself available tonight as the moderator on a double match watch along. So massive appreciation to Stevie for that. Thank you, mate. Never taken for granted. Also, like I say, shout out to some of you new guys that dropped in tonight. Big shout out to Tacky Bot. And let me just quick remind myself of some of the others. We also had one more Mickey, a new on the channel as well. Mugawai also dropping in. Shout out to you as well, mate. Even Bartons Bartness, who also popped in. Awes, who also popped in. Hafid, also a new viewer on the channel. Tim Ollie, as well, I think, and also John Kerr. Big shout out to you as well, mate. RJ Young, Ken Fish. We had quite a few new viewers tonight. Or Dan, should I say, Dan, who dropped in earlier as well. So I think I've covered all the new views. And I also mentioned to you guys that are regular viewers on the channel, GB, who popped in earlier. Thank you to you, mate, top man. Also, massive shout out to Joey as well, regular member of the Fan Den community. Sorry, guys, just taking me a while to get through. Dave, also quite a new member to the Fan Den community, but becoming a regular. So big shout out to Dave Shields as well. Thank you for your contribution tonight, coming, getting involved. So yeah, I don't think I can read out everybody. Ryan as well, who dropped in earlier. Ryan Clark. Big shout out to you as well, mate. So I think I've covered most tonight, guys. Can't remember absolutely everyone, but I think I've covered most fans there in the chat that have called in. So thank you to all you guys that contributed tonight. Really do appreciate the positive chat in the comment section, and hopefully you guys happy with the commentary I gave tonight. Did my best. I'm not trained by many media companies, teaching myself, but thank you to all you guys for your fantastic interaction in the chat and also your positive comments. Always appreciated. And like I say, thank you to you guys that have been listening in the background. But for me, for now, guys, I'm going to jump off, go and get some food. Take care. All the best. Look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon on future streams. But for me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best. Bye for now.